What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of No Neutral. Of course, right now you see that one of us is completely underdressed for the occasion. I mean, please put a freaking shirt on, Brian. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to keep it modest, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I like to keep the work under wraps until it's time to review. Maybe someone here can take notes. I don't know who I'm talking about, but, you know, maybe someone can take notes.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, a couple people that we can take notes from is, of course, everyone who holds it down for us over there at Capcom Fighters Japan. Always doing work, man. Gotta appreciate Team No Motion. I always say it, but I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. I cannot wait to actually meet you guys in person so that we can go get a drink or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I want a little bit of sake, or maybe, if you want, my favorite drink is actually, Brian, you're supposed to be my friend. Do you know my favorite drink?
Why are you putting me on the spot like this?
Guess my favorite drink if you had to. All right, I'm saying.
You gotta go to Japan to drink some protein shakes? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. All right, look, if you had to guess, is it like a fruity drink? Would you say like rum and coke, or would you say like
you drinking a fruity drink? You ain't drinking no liquor.
That's what you say?
No.
My favorite drink is rum and coke, Brian. If you must know,
It's
but
a
fruity
classic.
drinks are very good too.
They get the job done.
But yeah, shout out to everyone holding it down for us over there at Capcom Fighters Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, this last week we seen some amazing work. We actually hyped up a whole lot this region, of course, Europe East. We saw Russia putting in the work, and then of course we had to bring up Jamie, the most hyped up player, the most notable player from this region. Very strong E Honda. We saw what she did when it came to Intel World Open, even winning EVO Online, and I thought it was a no-brainer, Brian. But what happened? What was this?
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what they always say? They say if you can call a CPT Europe East Russia event, then you can call anything, because we tried it. We tried to call our shots here, and we came close. We came close. I should say Jamie came close. You know, so much as being up 2 games and a round away from closing out their first CPT win. But there was something disruptive in this bracket. Something with a thunderous incoming, which no one could have expected, and that was Papoy. Papoy is the CPT winner for Europe East and Russia using Laura, and I could not have called it. He entered this bracket in top 8 in losers and tore it up all the way through to grand finals to meet up with Jamie, who we all expected to be the favorite. Even the commentators, everyone was saying, Jamie, Jamie, Jamie. This is Jamie's weekend to close out and qualify for Capcom Cup, but it didn't work out that way. We were into the grand final set, but, you know, Papoy popped that V-trigger. People were saying we were wrong to not put Laura as the #1 V-trigger.
That's true.
In the game.
We got to give him that W.
That V-trigger, and he didn't just get that round. He got the next 2 games, and then got the reset, and the next 3 straight.
So 5 straight games.
The offensive momentum he brought in that final set. I mean, I was blown away. I honestly thought Jamie had it in the bag at that point. But Papoy, and we always talk about the stats, this is a statistically unlikely thing to happen. Coming through losers and winning a CPT event, it's like less, like, what is it, like 5% chance of happening, 4% chance? It's in the single digits of being possible to occur. And, you know, the odds were not in his favor, and he got the job done. I'm thoroughly impressed with Papoy's play and just the stability and just not cracking under pressure, because that's what it came down to. I think this is a classic example of when the heat is on and the pressure is on, can you stay composed and win? And, you know, I think the reason he was able to do that is because maybe he wasn't under any pressure. You know, I think we got a little glimpse into his mindset early on in that top 8. Maybe there was no pressure for Papoy going into this.
See, and that's what I'm saying, Brian. Look, you know that, like, I don't know if you know this little fact about me. You know, you're like, bro, of course I know I'm 5'8" and all that, but I can actually hoop a little bit, believe it or not. And I have never lost a game to LeBron James in my life. Did you know that, Brian?
I did not, but it makes sense now that I think about it.
But it was very clear the mindset that Papoy had going into this tournament. Now, I'm not trying to take any credit away, because clearly he had to do his thing, had to play great. Very impressive for him to get this victory here. But I think there's something to be said for the fact that it's different going into a tournament and knowing that what's expected of you. Like, I would say, I think it's always good for analysts to draw from their own experience. Clearly, in this situation, when it finally got down to what I like to call winning time, I brought this up ironically at Intel, where we saw Jamie really on the big stage for the first time. That's where you really kind of see what's inside of a person, at least up to that moment. All of your strategies don't necessarily apply the exact same way, because your brain is scrambling. You might be picturing yourself at Capcom Cup. You might be picturing when it finally says KO and hearing it in your mind. All kinds of different stuff that you have to consciously try to train yourself to not think about. Stay in the present moment, stay confident. And in this situation, clearly Jamie was unable to do that. And I'm not trying to be harsh here, but look, guys, we're analysts. What do you want us to do? If you look at any sports, they keep it honest, they keep it a buck. In this spot, Jamie was clearly supposed to win and had the skill to win coming into it, and we even seen it in this set. But I personally do not believe that there was just an adjustment from Papoy, even though I'm sure Papoy did, you know, like I acknowledge that Papoy played great, but I feel like if you run that set 9 times out of 10 or whatever, like, or at least at a high percent, at a high clip, Jamie typically is going to get that set. But when it matters most, it's about who's the most clutch. That's how you get rings, and Papoy showed that he deserved it.
Of course, absolutely. There's definitely something to be said for when you go from being the underdog to the favorite, like you mentioned. So Jamie, for a while, I think might have been the underdog. You know, she kind of burst onto the scene, at least to our perspective. You know, it had been a while since we had seen any CPT events featuring a large amount of players from the Russia region and Eastern Europe. But then suddenly, Jamie's claiming all the big titles that come her way. We had the Intel World Open, EVO Online, and at that point, after getting one, okay, you're kind of setting the pace here, right? But once you get two, and in dominant fashion, getting two major titles, it's time for the third, for the three-peat in the online realm for Street Fighter V. You're the favorite at that point, and I think you're onto something there, because Jamie's kind of always had that like trolley style a little bit too.
That's true.
Playing
very
with
free,
her opponent.
mentally free.
Oh, in top 16, the way she picked apart, I want to say it was Sunmate in that top 16 qualifier match. I mean, it was almost disrespectful. Like there was like a couple, at least two, if not three perfects in that first to two set, which was 2-0.
That's crazy.
So I believe 50% of the rounds minimum were perfects, and the space control and the air of like, I think one of the rounds were lost because she started playing with her food a bit too much, but there was that element of like, I'm so free and lackadaisical about what's going on because I just know I have this in the bag. But like I mentioned earlier, when it came time for top 8, Papoy had a bit of that similar energy. So he was going up against Sunmate in top 8 loser side, and the quote he brought into the top 8 was, "I think we both don't care about footsies and neutral, so let's have fun."
Respect, buddy.
If you're just in it for fun and you have no pressure, no expectations to win, you're the underdog in this situation. You're going to be playing fast and loose and just firing on all cylinders. What do you have to lose? And that's an especially dangerous mindset, playing a character as explosive and as risky as Laura is. When you're playing a Laura player who is too scared to go for the command grab, too scared to use that overhead because, oh, they might block it and punish me, they might jump my command grab and punish me. When you play that Laura, you're playing a Laura that is nerfed. You're playing a weak and just timid Laura, and you are thrilled. You're thrilled to take your regular throw and get out of the pressure. You're thrilled to block the short jab and elbow, and then they're at -2 and you can take your turn back. The scary Laura is the confident one, the one that's willing to take the risk, to throw in the random command dash, to surprise you with the EX sunset wheel, to throw in that overhead there when you say, why would you ever in a million years do that? And then it crush counters you and then combo you with the heavy bolted to the knockdown and get the pressure going. That's the Laura you're scared of, and that's what we saw Papoy bring to the table. So he cruised through that losers bracket to top 8, and I think Jamie, her energy was matched for the first time this entire bracket. And when that round, that critical round, came down to where Jamie could have closed out and won the tournament, but Papoy took it instead with the V-trigger comeback, I think that's where you saw the reality. I think you saw reality setting in where Jamie's like, wait a minute, I want to win.
Like maybe before that she's just chilling and enjoying herself, like and then as soon as you get that comeback, it's like, whoa, hold up. Like you taste victory, and you get that close to it. But you know what? Jamie did get a taste of victory. We've seen Jamie get W's up to this point. Don't get me twisted. Like we brought up, Jamie's having an amazing year, done amazing at Intel World Open, great job at EVO Online. But in this case, she was not able to get that final taste of victory because the one to do it was none other than Papoy. And ladies and gentlemen, we get to hear from the man himself, as we do have an interview with the Europe East champion.
Myself, Jam, as one of the interviewers alongside Olvaha. We were commentating this set, or this amazing set of games throughout the weekend, day 1 and day 2. But now, he's graced us with his presence.
Yes,
we're not worthy. This guy's one of the hardest hitters from Russia, and this guy is amazing. And I guarantee this guy is so excited right now. But we are joined by the champion, none other than Papoy. Giving us a little wave. Papoy, I think we got to get straight down into this, right? First of all, we got to ask you the generic question. How are you feeling right now as of this moment?
Actually pretty nervous. This is like my second time interview. A bit nervous, but I'm pretty happy that I could have pulled it out. It was pretty weird going through loser's bracket. I don't know how I did it, but I just played my best, tried to not think about playing good, bad, or I'm playing worse. Just do best I can.
You said it in your player quote as well, that we don't care about neutral, we don't care about footsies, let's just have fun. I think you lived up to that really well. So did you say that as the player quote in the heat of the moment, or is that how you generally feel when playing a lot of your matches in Street Fighter V?
Not really. Sometimes I try to play my best, like play footsies, don't risk too much, but then it's not working out. After all, Laura is she has to take risks, and she can't play neutral that well, and it sometimes ruins me. I don't know, I'm going in too much, or I'm pretty passive. I'm not going in. I'm not risking with command grabs, and I'm losing my turn. And sometimes I just feel like I should risk it, play a bit neutral, and play my character at best. But not all the time. I try to play well. I try to play Street Fighter because it's gonna pay out in long term. I play Set. It's my secondary character, and Set a bit more neutral based. And I'm not trying to always go in dump monkey business, but this time it was a little bit both, I think.
You know, I love that he articulated. So he said monkey business.
Monkey business is pretty
Now,
good term for that.
You obviously mentioned that you do have this pocket character in Seth. How come you didn't bring him out this weekend? Did you feel that Laura was more than capable of taking the entire tournament, or are you just that familiar with all the players in this bracket that you said Laura will do this against everybody?
My set is a bit worse. I'm recently switched to Trigger 2. I have some setups, but Laura does well against Yuri and does well against Honda, pretty good against Honda. But my set is not that good. Maybe against Akuma, but it's not that sharp yet. It's my secondary, and I'm trying him a little bit more with Trigger 2. If I get him on that point, that I know all the setups, that I'm sure at them that it can work. Maybe in some matchups like Ryu can, maybe Set can work. I can pull it out. But Laura does well against all these players.
Fantastic. Notice he said all these players.
Yeah. Well, we can, like, from that answer, we can probably agree that Seth's B Trigger 2 is a good investment.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got plenty of time now that you've qualified for the Cup.
Yeah.
So from now until Capcom Cup next year, you better get some of those V-Trigger 2 setups down,
Yes,
Papoy, please.
indeed.
I want you to keep impressing me like you did this weekend here. But you had a couple of questions for the gentleman yourself.
You talked about it a little already, but I want you to tell me how you really felt when you were doing that losers bracket run. Did you start feeling like a little more confident when you won, and then you won another set? And I want to ask you also, like, how did you feel when you went up against Jamie? How were you feeling, you know, the first feelings that you had during that grand finals?
First, I was thinking I'm not gonna pull it out because I had to play so many matches. Against Sunmate, I was pretty confident. I don't know why, but Sunmate doesn't play that much. Then I was really scared of Jerry because we don't have the best connections with each other, but I managed to pull that out. And scariest was when I was really nervous. It was Dushastic again playing against him because I lost to him in winners bracket, and I couldn't check the dashes properly because he was dashing so much. I couldn't concentrate on that. I was skipping the dashes. I was eating, but somehow I managed to pull, and I a little bit calmed down. And with Jamie, after I got first set, I was pretty confident, and I'm a little bit relaxed. I was felt that she kind of broke down and didn't play it that well.
So the other question I wanted to ask you was the kind of you said Laura has to take risks, right? And obviously you have to overextend and take those risks against some characters more than others. But in the grand final, you really got into Jamie's head, and that's very hard for a lot of players to do. Was there a sort of strategy behind that in terms of really trying to get that mental guard break against Jamie? Or did you say, you know what, Laura's a good matchup against Honda, I'll just play to the matchup strengths? What was your mindset going into that?
The Laura wins that match, but it's not that easy because Honda plays itself. he can play like defensive really good, and if he gets in, it pays off so much, like probably the best in entire roster. So I have to play really patient, bait out the slaps, bait out the slam. So I have to stay back.
I saw that.
If I get in, even if I overextend, it's reads. I think Laura does really well, and I just slowed down at first in the first set, and she was playing defensive too. She couldn't pull it off, and I think I got upper hand and won.
Hey, listen, kudos to you, because like I said, not many people from a personal experience fighting Jamie and a lot of people in Europe, that they can't really break down that defense. And you did so really well, and it got you the grand prize of qualifying for the cup. Now, do you have any more questions for Papoy before I hit with the final question?
Yeah, sure. I wanted to ask you, Papoy, have you been playing Laura since the start of your Street Fighter V career? And also, I wanted to ask you, how long have you been playing this game competitively?
Pretty much, I was playing Laura from Platinum rank. Before I played Rashid a little bit, but it doesn't work out. So I switched to Laura. So mostly, yeah, I played Laura, then Seth came out, and I'm trying him as a secondary. In competitive scene, I played there and there, not like full time, because I have a job and I'm not playing like full time. But the tournaments, I'm trying to participate and trying to play online, because it's my only practice. We don't have offline events, and I was playing competitively like from the beginning of the game. We were trying to participate in Capcom Pro Tours and stuff like that. But it wasn't like we didn't have that selected region for Russia. It's like now we have it, because it's pretty big region. It doesn't mean there's a lot of players, but it deserves some sort of attention along with the other side.
Okay, fair play. I mean, listen, like the Russian region, a lot of regions deserve that attention as well. And listen, there's going to be more eyes on the Russian players as well. There's going to be eyes on you, because you've literally jumped into a pool of professional players regarding the Capcom Cup finals. So this is going to be our last question before we leave you and let you celebrate in peace. Out of all the people that have qualified for Capcom Cup, if you have been following the people that have qualified, is there anyone you do not want to face?
Basically everyone, because I'm the worst player probably.
That's a good answer, though.
That's brilliant. I mean, listen, I like how honest you are, and how forthcoming you can be regarding this stuff. I mean, look, he said it. He said, "Listen, stick neutral, have fun, do all this," and he's like, "I don't fight anyone." I mean,
honesty goes a long way sometimes.
Honestly, regardless of what happens, once again, congratulations for qualifying for Capcom Cup through this online CPT, and I'm hoping that when you do have the time, because again, like you said, you're a working man, so listen, priorities in real life come first. When you find that time, you get as much training as you can. Ask the fellow Russian community for help as well. Ask people around the world. There'll be people rooting for you. You have support, and there'll be people around the world, because again, you are a competitor in one of the finest Street Fighter V tournaments to even come forth to this community. So once again, from us, myself, Jammers, and Olvaha, congratulations. But I think we are just about out of time.
Yo, did he just say, Capcom, keep him out of my group, keep him out of my pool? Did he just say that he knows that everyone is better than him, so he's just preparing to lose? I don't want someone like that anywhere near me when I'm trying to play for $200,000+. Ain't no way whatsoever. That guy has nothing to lose. Do you know how many overheads he's gonna do? How many command grabs? And with Laura of all characters, please ban him. I'm gonna be looking to see if there's any loopholes, yo. There's no way. You shouldn't be allowed to play in Capcom Cup bringing that type of scary, destructive attitude. I'm terrified.
A gambling man with nothing to lose, that's the most dangerous type of gambler. Throwing in Laura like that, going all in on every interaction. Good luck. That's all I can say to whoever runs in his way, because he might not be planning to take the whole thing, but he might be that wrench in that bracket that shapes the future of this Capcom Cup. I'm looking out for Papoy to cause at least an upset, at minimum, maybe more. I'd love to be surprised, but that upset will be awesome to see. So I'm definitely looking forward to Papoy playing this Capcom Cup bracket.
Yeah, of course. You know what else I'm looking forward to, Brian, outside of seeing if Papoy throws a monkey wrench in the Capcom Cup, is also seeing what is going to be happening here in the top 16 of the Nordic Baltic region. If that sounds a bit unfamiliar to you guys, at least as far as CPT is concerned, it's because this is a brand new region to CPT. Now, they did compete last year, but they were in that scrum, man. It was rough. They had to play like 60,000 miles apart from Middle East, UAE and everything, all the way up to like Norway and everything. And it was kind of rough on them. So this time they don't have to worry about that. They're right there in their own region. Connection should be smooth. So I don't want to be hearing no excuses when it comes to these matches coming up. I'll tell you what, bro. Last season, we seen who qualified from this region, Brian. I'm gonna let you tell them.
Oh yeah, on the very first try, you know, we mentioned all the caveats and asterisks as far as who qualified from those regions, but they had that combined region before had 2 qualifiers, and on the very first one, smooth sailing, it was of course Phenom.
It was
Phenom,
free.
who finished in the last offline Capcom Cup 2019 with that 3rd place finish. Which I gotta say, you know, he had a pretty good season. He's always been one of the top contenders, but I feel like that 3rd place finish at Capcom Cup was really his best performance.
Yeah, I agree.
Ever?
Outside of E-League, maybe? Outside of E-League, maybe?
E-League Grand Finals, and he's won a few premieres on his own. Not trying to discredit Phenom. He's been one of the top
But
contenders.
no,
for Street
Capcom
Fighter
Cup might have
V.
been his best, though.
But I think that was, overall, with maybe all the significance and the weight and like the history of the game at this point, you know, everyone's getting better and better as the games go on. 3rd place at Capcom Cup, nothing to sneeze at. Definitely not one of the best finishes of all time, taking out Tokido in that amazing comeback, going back to Nikali to seal the deal against Tokido, who was having one of his best years ever.
Phenom always saying Nikali sucked, but you see what he did. You see who he went
in the clutch,
to.
you know, when it comes down to it, he'd be throwing down and stomping the R, some EX stomps, getting the plus frames these days, and so he qualified in that previous region last year, but now he has his own region, you know, the Nordic Baltic region here. So there's going to be less competitors from those other regions. They're not going to be involved in this one, but he still has to go against a few heavy hitters, including, you know, his fellow teammate and I almost want to call him brother. Like, any event you see these two at, they're always going to be together. I'm of course talking about Veggie, birdie extraordinaire.
At some point, you kind of got to step up. You kind of got to, you know, step out of what can be considered that shadow or something like that, man, and demand your respect. So I think in this situation, Veggie has a perfect opportunity, I would say, to do that. But I'm not trying to sow discontent between the two of those or instigate or anything like that. Of course, they're great friends. They're pretty much brothers at this point, and there's no disrespect to Veggie. However, it is what it is. People look at it as this guy is supposed to beat you all the time, and I feel like Veggie is strong enough that does not have to be the case.
They are teammates, you know, they go way back, but yeah, it's about time, like you mentioned. You can be stuck in that shadow for a long time, and you know, Phenom's always been like the representative from this region for a long time in international competition. Veggie's always been there. He's always done great things in the international stage as well, but not quite at the same level as Phenom, because Phenom is just like top 10 in the world at certain points. You know what I mean? Like, he's easily in that conversation for being one of the strongest on the planet given the time frame, right? So it's very difficult to compete with someone at that level, but this is definitely an opportunity.
But outside of just them, man, another player I want to make sure I bring up is Ixion. I've actually seen his so I've seen his stream before. I forgot who hosted him. Someone in the UK had hosted him, and that's how I had caught a stream for the first time. And I'm like, yo, this dude is hilarious. Like, his stream is like super, like, well, like maybe even not overly produced, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he clearly has thought a whole lot about it. And
right.
Really free spirited. And as far as like his characters too, man mains Nash, and then I know you know of him from Street Fighter 4 as well too.
Right, of course. But beyond just him maining Nash, I think we should also say he looks just like him. He has almost verbatim the exact same haircut.
My man did not just say that.
What? It's not just me. It's not a coincidence. You know, he definitely got the Nash hairdo.
Bro.
What I want to get at is that he loves his characters more than just playing them. You know, it's not just like these characters are a tool as a means to an end. He definitely loves getting into his characters, and so Nash was his pick for Street Fighter V. He got the hairdo to match. He did that on purpose.
Really? Oh, you serious?
I'm serious. He loves his. You're talking about his stream being overproduced. That's because he has passion for it. He loves the aesthetics.
That's fire. That's fire. I did not know he really did that.
Before Dan came to Street Fighter V, like you mentioned, in Street Fighter 4, he was the high-level Dan representative in Street Fighter 4, putting Dan on the map. I believe he beat Luffy either right around, I can't remember if it was exactly before or after his Evo run where Luffy won Evo, but around that time when Luffy was dominant in Europe, just winning every event, he was rocking Dan and took Luffy out in a major tournament bracket with Dan. And it was just a beautiful thing to see. You know, it just really showed how someone who was not just trying to win, but trying to win their way. And
innovator, bro.
Definitely an innovator. So he's been using Dan and Nash in Street Fighter V. He definitely has a lot of love for those characters. So I'd love to see him cause an upset with either one. I'd love to see more Dan, to be honest. I mean, at this point, Nash is a staple. in CPT.
Yeah, you're not lying.
I don't know what happened, but he's the staple in almost every other top 8 I've been seeing Nash appear. So I'd love to see Ixion do some work with either of those characters. Hopefully we see a little bit of Dan. That'll be fun to see. People who forgot the matchup after month 1.
He should bust out. He should save Dan till top 8, bro. Straight up. Wait until top 8. Wait until you play Phenom or Veggie, and then bust out the Dan on their ass, bro. 100%. Catch them slipping. That's not a bad strategy. That's not a bad strategy. And especially in a clutch situation where they need to win for Capcom Cup, and you bust out Dan and just play like you don't like had a Papoy mentality, it's over with.
It's definitely a valid strategy these days. The character pool is running deeper and deeper, and if you're a specialist and you got that pocket character, you can bust them out in the clutch, and people might not know what's going to hit them. You just need 2 games. That's all you need, that's for sure. But that said, there's a few other people. Dr. Gulag has been a representative in a few other CPT Online top 8s, making his return for this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brown, we're about to see some of the highest level of play possible right now in this top 16. I mean, come on now. We just talked about top 3 Capcom Cup finisher. We actually have Street Fighter League teammates here. We have somebody who actually completely dedicated themselves enough to their character. When the character probably was, was it season 1 when he changed his hairstyle?
I believe so. No, he was top tier back then.
I don't respect it. Never mind. I thought to put some extra respect on the hairstyle. But, that's back when Nash was actually nice. Now he gonna have to get, like, the cami pigtails or something like that, bro, if you want to keep up with the Joneses. But clearly having that level of dedication is impressive. So you can't be putting in that level of effort outside of the game and on the stream and not in the game as well. So that tells you everything you need to know. Ladies and gentlemen, we didn't talk enough. I am ready to see the action. This is the Nordic and Baltic region top 16.
Too late to run off to mom now.
These matches are going to be even more ridiculous.
If you know anything about Street Fighter, you do not doubt the GOAT.
My man is always hitting go. You thought I was playing? Oh, you're hella dead.
The main event.
Help me out, Nadeshko.
Oh, and look how much it means to him.
Wow! That's not over. Are you serious? My man is reading right now. My man is reading.
Another Capcom Pro Tour online tournament here in the European region. Last week, we congratulated Papoy, which will be heading over to the Capcom Cup there from the Eastern Europe and Russian region. But today, we're going to go on to a little bit of the other side of the neck of the woods. We're on to the Nordic Baltic region, where we have the likes of Phenom, Veggie, Gulag, Lohi, players like that, and hidden gems in this region as well. So hopefully you can stick around and join us from today until we crown the winner for tomorrow. It's going to be a great action of some more high-level Street Fighter 5. I'm going to be your commentator once again, Jammers, and alongside me...
You already know the deal. Your stream has been a long time coming. What's going on, B?
It's been way too long.
I guess I can't say like the prodigal son return, you know?
You know what I mean?
I ain't the prodigal son, but yeah, you know the same.
Listen, those who know that know, I have Paisai sitting next to me. First of all, I got to thank you for coming down.
No, it's all good, man. You know, community effort.
All right, listen, because we're in a little bit of a bind, but Paisai said, you know what, I'm here, I'm ready, and I'm
always
here,
man.
Street Fighter.
Always
so
here.
Much appreciated to Paisai for coming down. But yeah, we're going to be going through our top 16 combatants today, and we're going to be determining a top 8. So
yeah, a lot of people got to go home. A lot of upsets. It can only be one, and we're going to see what we're going to roll it over like singular into the top 8 tomorrow.
Of course.
We're going to see.
And obviously, it has been a jam-packed month of Capcom Pro Tour online tournaments here in October. And do not forget, there's going to be the third Japanese CPT online that's happening next week. But right now, we got to focus on more European action between the Nordic and Baltic guys. Here, heck, they're going to have bragging rights for these guys because they're all next-door neighbors here and there. But first of all, before we kick things off and get into today's bracket and talk about the players, I got to remind you guys of a week-long project that Capcom have been announcing advertising. Of course, you guys should be doing it as well. There's been tons of community streams regarding it. So if the stream team in the back can put up the graphic, this will be much appreciated. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Definitely. It is going to be talking about the Breast Cancer Relief Foundation project here. This has been the streams that have been happening all week. This is the schedule, but the majority of the schedule is complete. We are on the Saturday right now, so you're going to be seeing Jake Ryan and Punk the God stream a little bit later in PDT time here. But do you know what? Tons of money has been raised for the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. So obviously credits to Phenom, Veggie, Luffy, Oil King, St. Cola putting on those exhibitions, Marine, you know, all of the above. Shout out to everyone that's been involved as well. And do not forget, Capcom did donate $25,000 to help towards this because, again, it has been a tough time for the Research Foundation during these hard times as well. But, again, there's still a little bit of time to donate some money. And as you can see on your screen, there are 2 ways to do that. If you haven't purchased these costumes and you do play Ryu Chun-Li, I know Ryu is one of the most played characters online, so I don't know why all the Ryu players haven't bought this costume. You can buy these costumes, and all the money goes towards the BCRF. Literally, it's going to be going towards a good cause, so don't worry. It's going to be money well spent. The second way you can do it, which is this is how the streamers and the content creators have been providing this, is by donating directly through the Tiltify link there. And tons of people have met their goals. Other people are nearly towards their goals as well. But a lot of money has been raised throughout this week towards the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. If you want more information regarding that and how you can still find out where your money is going towards and information regarding the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, then please head on over to capcom.us/BCRF to get more info regarding that. But myself and Sarah will be talking about that throughout the breaks and intervals.
Yeah, definitely. Didn't you do a stream towards it as
well?
I
did one earlier this week.
Oh, that turned.
Couldn't quite reach my goal, but we did raise.
All good.
We did raise a fair amount.
Every penny counts, man. As long as you contribute in some way, somehow, you know, adds up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good stuff, good stuff.
And shout out to everyone that even tuned into my stream and watched me play a bit of Street Fighter and donate to a good cause. But again, now we get to be rewarded with some juicy high-level action. So if the stream team can provide us with this top 16 bracket so we can get down to business and let people know what is going on. So this is what the winner side of the top 16 is looking like. And I'm pretty sure you're familiar with about 3 or 4 names on this bracket here, Si. We've got Phenom going up again. Yeah, you got Phenom, Veggie, Lohi, one of Finland's strongest players, as well as Dr. Gulag down there as well. But obviously...
Barnet.
Yeah, Reichmann Barnet. I think he's arguably Sweden's best player at the moment. I know he's the most active one, but we'll get down to that. We'll get that.
For his respective character or just in general?
I think just in general.
Okay.
I think just in general. But yeah, as you can see, it's going to be up first. We're going to have Phenom versus Malmos. We got the guys in the lobby. That is probably going to be Karen versus Alex, a matchup we rarely see, despite Alex getting considerable amount of beneficial changes. So it's going to be interesting to see that there. Obviously, down below, it's going to be Shady versus Veggie. And if Phenom and Veggie win their matches, then
team kill.
They're going to be playing in the top 8.
Oh, that
side.
sucks, yeah.
So
that sucks.
We'll see. We'll see. They were practicing a fair bit earlier today and yesterday as well.
That sucks. When you have to when you have a team kill, it happens.
It does.
It's always unavoidable if you and your teammates end up in the same bracket, same tournament. If you guys are tough contenders, more than likely you make it to the top 16, top 8, you're going to bump into each other.
Of course.
Yeah.
It happens. It's friendly. It's a friendly competition at the end of the day, but there can only be one winner. And if we go down below, it's going to be Lohi going up against Yonzai, an all-finish affair. I've heard a lot about Yonzai. I believe he plays Bison, has a couple of Smurf accounts he's been playing on. But don't worry, I've got the 4-1-1 on you. So hopefully I get this right and don't disappoint the finish.
Can't hide on CFN, boy.
Well, boy, that's how it goes these days. But then if we go down to the last match of the winners' quarterfinal here in the top 16 CPT, we got Dr. Gulag going up against Reichmann's Barnet. I think that is probably going to be one of the most anticipated matches of today.
Yeah, can't wait to see that, definitely.
Again, one of Finland's strongest players going up against, like I said, arguably Sweden's best player right now, in my personal opinion.
So his main is Menat.
Yes.
And he also a Urine, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
He has a plethora of other characters.
He dabbles. I think he's been hyping up Ibuki as of recent, but I don't think we're going to see Ibuki.
I think F4 going to be like, yo, get that out of here.
But if we can go down to the losers bracket and see what the losers bracket has to say, because there are a couple of hidden talents here as well. Got more representation from Finland, Norway, and Sweden. These guys came out in full force. So we're going to be having Dream State going up against Medar. That should be, hopefully I pronounced that right. That should be Nakali going up against Dalsim. That matchup there. And then we got
you don't see that too often either.
We got another Norwegian versus Finland match there, which is Kenzai. I believe he is a Vega player. Going up against Hans Mize, a boxer player. So it'll be Claw versus boxer. Brills, I'm actually unfamiliar with, so I'm not sure which character he plays. I need to double check that on the document that the stream team provided with earlier. He's going to be going up against Hugh. I think that's how you pronounce it. And Hugh plays Bison, or Dictator. So that's going to be interesting. And of course, the last one is going to be an all-Swedish affair, which I think these two are two dark horses today. Hesscraft got up against Green Soap. Hesscraft has got a very unconventional style with a character I like to label that word with Ed. And he's gone up against Green Soap, who only lost
Guile.
Yeah, he plays Guile. And I think he's got a Sagat and a Ken as well. But I think he's mainly going to be using Guile. But
we got our first team or country kill right here too.
It's going to be a pretty interesting bracket throughout the day. But do not forget as well, these guys are playing for a chunk of change today. $5,000 prize pool split between the top 4. And again, it only brings you closer to the goal because, again, got to get yourself in top 8 first before you can even think about top 4. And it's every man's game out there. You know what? You guys got to be blow for blow, pound for pound. You got to be doing that. People are trying to earn their keep here. And again, the total prize pool for the Capcom Cup finals will be over $200,000 there.
Nice.
You know, that's pretty decent for considering the times we're in.
Yeah, it's not bad, man. It's not bad.
Like just sitting at home playing online.
Some decent bread. Get your palms greased for exercising the inclination to partake in your hobby. Can't go wrong with that, buddy.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, but hey, listen, that is how the matches are going to pan out. That's how we do it here. We're going to get our first matchup lined up here. But I mean, like, so we're going to have Phenom going up against Malmos first. Now, those who don't know, I mean, I will discuss the elephant in the room. Phenom is the favorite, number 1 seed, and he is the favorite.
We still got to display on biased commentary because even though it's your boy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we still got to
Well, look, here's the thing, right?
No holds barred.
Listen, here's the thing. When you are the favorite, comes unnecessary expectation. With unnecessary expectation comes unnecessary stress.
A lot of burden on your shoulders.
Now, this is the thing. Now, Phenom, I heard words from Veggie. He said Phenom has been stressing. And it's like, yeah, because he only has one shot. Just like everybody else from this region, they only have the first and only chance to qualify. And it's at the business end of the season.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to shake that goddamn feeling, man. Even though you're a veteran, you in this is not your first rodeo. It's definitely hard to shake that nerves. It's hard, man. People say, oh, as far as nerves may concern, you get better at dealing with it, I feel like that's just talking nonsense, man.
I mean,
Nerves is serious, man.
Nerves are nerves. You can get better at dealing with it, but it doesn't mean that you're not dealing with it.
Yeah, you can't eradicate nerves.
Right. So there you go. And here's the thing, right? Because I know Phenom's been practicing with a ton of European players. He's been inviting me a lot to play games with me. He's been playing with Veggie, been playing with some of the Finnish players. He's trying to get as much experience as he can. Maybe a little bit of a download of some of his competitors today to help him qualify. Because again, I can sit in the back of the mind and go, yo, Sai, Phenom's winning this. Like, easily. Do you know what I mean?
Easy, favorite pick, but you never know. You can't roll the dice and pull the wrong card out of the pack and you end up with a bad luck card from Rose. You know what I'm saying?
Right, listen, there's Urians in this bracket. There's Lauras in this bracket.
Exactly.
There's Manats in this
There's
bracket.
robberies, man. Robberies. Left, right, and center.
They can literally come.
Not 100% certain in SF5.
Listen,
anything goes, B. Anything goes. I mean, it's top 16, B. They made it this far. They must have robbed and upset a plethora of people. A lot of body bags stepping over. Yeah, so you can't count people out. You don't sleep. Nobody's a sleeper in this time.
Nobody's a sleeper, but I'm telling you, it's going to be fierce. But I think we're just about ready to show these player quotes. So can we get the player quotes up? I'm curious to see what Phenom has said to kick things off. Alex is pretty scary, but as long as I guess right, I'll win. Okay, listen. Speak from the heart.
Well, at least he's keeping it in the book, keeping it 100. As far as guessing me concerned, you roll the dice and you guess wrong, it's over, man. It's curtains.
Insane stuff there. He kept it short and sweet. I respect that there. Yeah. But again, he said but as long as I guess right, that being the operative part of the sentence, as long as I guess right, who knows? A powerbomb might get him. A crush counter lariat might get him. Who knows? But his opponent, let's go and check him out because, again, he's been pretty fierce as of recent. Had a big splash in the Inter World Open earlier this year. And again, he's probably Lithuania's best player there. Oh, yeah. And F-Word is his favorite commentator, so he always puts on the show.
Okay.
F-Word's around. Apologies F-Word isn't around today, because I know he would have probably just boosted him up tenfold. But
at the end of the day,
I took his points in rank. No, it's supposed to be the other way around. That's irrelevant, because if he beats you now, this
online. This online. You see, the thing is, man, I can't really blame 100% Jammers because
that's wild.
We got I wouldn't say we, but most of us got conditioned, to just accept online because the future was looking kind of bleak. You didn't know what it holds. You know if there's going to be a return of offline. So online means a lot, and that's where all the stats comes from. You might as well just throw it out there and state what's not so obvious to people. Round one.
Right, let me get this on. So, okay, cool. We're going to get this match started here, and apparently I can't hear any game audio. That is very weird. I'm pretty scared about that, but we can still commentate this game regardless. It is going to be Alex going up against Karen here, and shout out to the top Street Fighter top duel stage that we're on, because you can see the printing on the ground.
Yeah,
there.
That's pretty cool.
I like it when they can customize
the graphics. Yeah. Well, Alex drew for us blood, and that was it. That was just the blood scratcher. Didn't even spell his name out. Phenom the most, still sitting on over 50% health. But to close it out, okay. Managed to pop the V trigger.
Oh, he hasn't got it. Oh, wait, he's not going to V-shift either. I think he was waiting for that there.
Yeah, this corner might become his grave.
Hold on. He's got to do just one more poke there to close it out.
No way punish.
I think it's
crouch. Oh, what? He's still alive from that crouch move?
Yeah, it doesn't do that much. If it crouch counted, it probably would have done a little bit more damage, but it's all right there. But
yeah, it didn't even take 50%. Looking pretty comfortable in that first round,
Yeah, listen, honestly, his game plan is solid, it's fundamental. As long as he can hit confirm crouch evading kick, which he's literally 110% consistent with that, he'll be fine, gets a whip punish as well. There you go. And straight to the corner. And then when he's got you here, it's just simple as strikes and throws. That's it.
Got out the corner. Oh, nice punish. That's strong. Can't get none much after that. Nice, just poking down his opponent. Oh, he tried it.
Gets the dive.
He tried like 3 times in a row.
Well, he's one of them to get escaped, so he's fine. He's going to activate V-Trigger here, gets a power bomb. I don't think he's going to get Phenom. So V-reversal, yeah, it walk up, probably do a third one. Yeah, oh no!
Wow, he laid the trap like, I'm going to do a third one. Nope, you trying to get out, stand strong.
Hey, listen, Phenom said as long as I can guess right, we might be okay. Remember, this is first to 2 territory. I do not want to fight Malmos in a first to 2. not with that, Alex, no way.
Yeah, Alex can rob you, man. Definitely.
Right. Gets the EX Orochi, go for the sweep Oki instead, gets that.
Nice tick grab.
That's still a very strong situation there for Karen the Magnetic stand light kick. +2 on block. Gets him put in the corner.
Yeah, I like him popping V triggers. Like, he does keep boxing him up and giving them meters to try and turn the tables around. But
Oh no, if he gets this wrong here, Phenom, he's stunned, and he blocks into V
Nice.
reversal. That means he could have got away with a grab. He could have got away with a grab, because Phenom was thinking about his stun for sure.
or V shift as well too. I guess safe as well.
Walk away, he didn't cancel. Why didn't he
Nice.
cancel the DDT?
Trying to reset.
Oh no.
He's trying to reset. He's going for the reset. Maybe he's a bit. That was kind of greedy.
That was definitely greedy. I think I'm pretty sure he can do regular / elbow into DDT. Do that, you're gonna get Oki anyway.
That's true.
If you wanted to play it safe, you could have done like crouching median kick, play it safe, maybe Mike walk throw again and let Phenom escape. But Malmos definitely let that game slip through his fingers.
Oh, finally, we got some.
Okay,
yeah,
there
some
we go.
things in our ears right now. Nice, lovely, lovely.
Much appreciate. We got the audio on board. Now here's the thing, yeah. So Alex has to be, for me, a little bit more stubborn with his mediums. Crouching medium punch, very good poke. He's got the range of a sweep.
Yeah.
Stand medium kick, but he also has to be careful of Phenom's spacing, because he's been working on that through and through to make sure he stays one of the best players in the world.
Yeah, what Phenom can do is pretty much throw out Fierce Punch. It's a bit more active than Alex crouch medium punch, and he can buffer from it. Whereas Alex can't really do nothing with his pokes. All he has is like sweep, crouch strong.
But even then, like, this is a 925 character. I wouldn't mind poking her out throughout the whole game.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
those pokes are definitely
It
more.
builds up.
Yeah.
Big glass jaw.
Kick throw. It gets tech there from Malmos, trying to get that activation off the crouching medium kick. Gonna activate rage shift here.
Nice sweep, right back at you. Nice break. Attempt for the tip grab.
He's got to be careful, because he's giving Phenom the data he needs.
Stay in the corner, becomes your grave.
That's exactly why.
No exit for you. My man tried to pay the price dearly. That ticket was expensive.
Hey,
no
listen,
fly zone.
Here's the thing, right? That stand like kick on block situation is so powerful and so simple. Yeah, it gives Phenom all the data he needs, because if you're doing delay tech, right, he's just gonna frame trap you and get the grab.
Nice with punish. And that's what I was saying earlier. Alex don't really have a lot of normals to contend with. Karen's normals. The normals are so good. Look at that.
Ooh, stuns racking
Love
up.
the
Is he gonna
contour.
shimmy you? He does the back throw. That's
that's
gonna
a
end
P.
it. Perfect.
Dead. Yeah,
Damn.
boy. Ooh, that was nice. That was pretty fast.
And this is it. This is what Phenom's all about. Clinical, textbook, straightforward. He doesn't want to keep it. He doesn't want to overcomplicate things. That's it. He gets his whip punishes, puts you in the corner. He's like, okay. No one can deal with stand light kick into throw or crouching medium punch frame trap, so you're just going to have to be a victim just like everybody else. And again, just swiftly takes it over Malmos 2-0 and ending it there with a perfect.
Textbook, man. Textbook.
I don't think Phenom's dropped a game so far.
Nah. He had the blueprint in his head, and he's just like, yeah, I'm not changing my game plan. I'm just going to work with it. I'm going to run with it. This is what happens. Regardless if you interrupt me, I'm still going to try and just, like, force you to do what I want you to do. It's like Malmos was really trying his best to just dive for escape in the corner or dive to get in. But if you block or get anti-air, you're actually giving up way too much health. So you got to change it up. And he stuck with that game plan, but that game plan wasn't too good of an option to go with, because closing the gap and narrowing the real estate at the cost of health is not really a good gamble.
True. But here's the thing, right? And even you spoke about it before. The first game probably could have been Malmos's. If he'd done that elbow and cancelled into the DDT instead of going for that command grab, which Karen's got amazing walk speed just to walk out of it anyway.
That's where it snowballed from.
Right, that could have changed it. And you having those moments against the top player and they get out, they're like, okay, right, I've seen what your plan is now. So right now, I'm just going to make sure I don't give you that scenario ever again.
Precisely. You just got to finish your plate. Bottom line, finish your plate, man.
That was unfortunate there. But Malmos is down, but not out. He's only knocked into the loser's bracket. He still has a chance to represent Lithuania in the top 8. He's just got to win one more match. But Phenom, he's done for the day. Gonna have to play one match.
Man can shit and just sit down and chill, man.
Now all he's got to do
Chit-chat.
is watch his compadre Veggie, see if he can qualify for the top 8.
Just chit chat. Send pointers to Veggie on WhatsApp.
Wait, WhatsApp voice note commentary.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wait. Do this quick. Say these like this. You got to do this, right?
Yeah, B.
But listen.
Offline, offline we be reading notes. Back in the days we read the notes. I'm saying back in the days, not too long ago, but yeah, but you get the gist. Just read it, looking at the notes.
People pull out their phones, still do that.
Player cards, like, okay, this man like doing this, like doing that.
But I tell you what, in this
and you have your homeboy next to you, like whispering in your ear, like, yo,
listen,
this, like this. You don't even have that, so you gotta get the voice notes.
No, but now, especially with Veggie and Phenom piloting and like pushing for the PC change, it's like, look, now I can sit on my 240 hertz monitor, open up the document,
240 hertz.
and then open up the document.
I blame that man. You know yourself. You East Coast Sabin, I blame you.
I got to pull up the document on the 240 hertz monitor, get the notes on the guys,
240 hertz
make
monitor.
sure. Well, he's
Man,
480.
that's chips, man. That's chips, B. You feel like everybody gonna be pulling on 240 hertz like that? Man still playing on 60.
Listen, if you
Oh, Asus, B. Man, listen.
Oh, he's brilliant. Absolutely
Console. Yeah, yo, your PC masters need to stop.
All right, listen. All right, before we get too carried away
Anyway.
with this conversation, our next match here is going to be determining who will be facing Phenom in the top 8 tomorrow. It's going to be his compadre, like we said, Veggie, on the same team for the sponsorship, going up against Shady, another, in my opinion, hidden talent here from Finland. He plays Urian. I think he's got a little bit of a Kage as well. I can't quite remember if he featured in the Interworld Open, but I know last year for the online CPT that we did, shouts to Capcom for putting that on impromptu season, he did feature in the top 16. Now, he's not the Urian from Finland. That's Lohi, which we'll see him later. But again, I still think he's got a couple of things that can surprise Veggie in this first of 2 today. But so far, Veggie hasn't dropped a game either. So he's looking on form. He's pretty solid, and he's been practicing with a lot of people to make sure he's on point as well. And he wants to go as far as he wants to go as far as he can today. Yeah. Because there is, in my mind, there is a top 4 who can get that prize money.
Does Veggie have a pocket character?
Colleen.
Huh?
Colleen.
Seriously? I've never seen Colleen. Have you seen it in action?
I've seen it.
How is it?
It's okay, but it doesn't. Veggie.
Is it top 16 ready? Top 8 ready?
1 or 2 counter picks. Not fully a top 16, but 1 or 2 counter picks.
So all around, just counter pick. No.
Veggie for me, he's the embodiment of big body characters.
All right.
You
so
can't see him.
So it's pretty much like a one-man army.
Yeah, it'll be all right. But anyway, let me see what Veggie has to say with his player quote. I'm pretty sure he's got something interesting to say in front of me for the cameras. So let's see if we can pull that up real quick. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Veggie,
my man talking like Rufus.
Do you know what? Fair play. I see what he did there. I like this. Shady is sick. Urian is amazing. So this will be a hard for my bottom 15 character. Stop lying. You got one of the best corner games in Street Fighter 5. Anyway, please help me raise money for the BCRF charity by donating on my link. And you can see the link to his donation drive there. Every little helps. Like he says, every dollar helps. Every 10 USD dollar enters you into a prize draw for a Nacon Arcade Stick. Shout outs to Veggie for putting that in his player quote there, donating and obviously helping towards a good cause there. So
good stuff.
Great advertisement there for the BCRF. And again, a lovable person from Veggie. Let's see what his opponent has to say. I'm pretty sure I hope he has a donation link in his one as well, but I'm pretty sure he's got something else to say. We have always had close sets with Veggie, and I'm sure this one will also be quite fun. Best of luck for the handsome man. I like that one.
Yo, as far as these matches may concern, you know, Europe is you're playing each other in your backyard pretty much. So every single one of y'all have matchup knowledge on each other. So if Veggie play against him all the time, he just stated that just now. It's kind of a rough one for you to be facing off in top 16 or any part of the bracket anyway, starting or the ending part. It's kind of rough because you know the ins and outs. You know your likes, your dislikes, your habits, good ones and bad ones. So it's kind of rough when you have to play somebody that knows your entire fight card.
Well, it's business at the end of the day, and these people are playing to qualify for top 8. And listen, Veggie sponsors, they're watching, they're supporting. And they know what they want. At the end of the day, the more they get to see their team featured, it's a win for them. But
any further ado, we're going to get straight into it, and we're going to see who's going to draw first blood. Okay, stand short, convert. Oh, too far for the weak points, but no punish, though.
Yeah, I think he wasn't expecting it. And again, one of the biggest concerns I've always had about Urian, and Problem X, shouts to Problem X, he noted this, he pointed this out ages ago. Urian's frame data keeps varying. On the headbutt, on the tackle.
Yeah, that's true. It's spacing. Yo, you're right. It's space dependence. The punish is changing.
Right. So when you think you punished him, you haven't.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, okay.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Well, good luck on the overhead.
Inconsistent. Nice. V-ship was still in it.
He didn't V-break, though. Good choice. Because if he V-break, that would have been a headbutt into the mirror.
Yep. Would have get punished. Big on.
Put the mirror out, get the grab, gonna get the side swap. This is important here for Shady.
Oh, nice break. All right, staying alive. So if you watch carefully, these guys definitely know the movements. No buff on that. No whip punish.
Well, again, here's the thing, right? And you know as well as I do, because you play Birdie as well, it's like your spacing has to be incredibly on point.
Yeah.
But Veggie's got that as a player. Like, he's got some of the best fundamentals in Europe, in my
no,
opinion.
Too far. Being very generous now.
Oh, he got grabbed. He's
Do not activate Santa Claus mode because that corner might become your grave. And the man bust out crowd strong.
I think he wanted to let
Counter hit.
I think he wanted to let go of Dawn and it came out
Went
like
to
that.
V trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it worked out either way.
It worked out, yeah.
I think the thing is as well, because he plays such a very slow and fundamental style, his character's like Yuri and they can really pull a rabbit out of the hat and surprise him.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
that's one thing that gets on his nerves as a player. So.
That late cancel was good.
Good counter hit. Forward punch.
Oh. Low star stand short.
Come on, grab. Is he going to get a regular grab? Is he going to block? Yeah,
Nice
he tried a regular throw. He's got to block this one.
Oh, caught him holding up back. Oh, that's dead.
Yep.
What fun with you?
Clean around there from Veggie, closing it out 1-0 up. And again, the guys from Norway, the top two players, they are making sure that they're stamping their mark and letting everybody else know in this bracket that they come here to play for keeps.
Well, Veggie's showing that he's ready. He's not playing no games.
No, honestly, he's actually in recent months, he's actually had very good tournament form, like very good, and then obviously he's been building up to this moment as well. I told him, because of this bracket and the players he knows, I have suggested get another character, but the characters he has a lot of problems with aren't in this bracket. Only 1 or 2 are here. The rest are more on the western side of Europe. So for the most part, he can still stick it out with Birdie, but in the long term, oh,
Nice shimmy grab.
And it's dead.
Definitely. Chain, yep. Coming for you.
It's coming.
Yeah, Shady's not awake, man. He needs to show some signs of life.
He hasn't
Like,
yet,
I'm
but-
playing my homeboy. I'm still in relaxed mode, but really, you're playing like you're playing from your living room, which you might be playing from your living room, but still, you gotta activate seriousness mode. Like, yo, I'm playing for keeps. I ain't trying to go home.
Too far as well. Again, he's not sure how to play in the mid-range because of Birdie's, like, how Veggie's handling Birdie's movement, the walk speed, and again, Veggie's waiting for those random moves to come out, the arbitrary moves to come out.
Yeah, that's damn near almost the entire the entire roster anyway. Like, Birdie normals are ridiculous.
I say before, he didn't headbutt either. He's got one. But here's the thing, right?
That's why they're so negative on block, because they're good.
Well, listen, I'm telling you, man, it's something you've got to keep an eye out for. And I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Ooh.
Let me see if we finish this up first. He's going to go
What?
for side switch. I don't agree with.
You
He
yourself
might,
in the corner. You're done.
he might lose.
You done, B?
Fine.
Oh, no. That must be an input error. Because after you crouch heavy, he did a side switch, but then you realize he had, what, too little real estate to work with, and he cornered himself.
I think he wanted the
drop.
headbutt.
Yeah, that was a drop.
I think if no, that doesn't combo. I'm thinking he was probably expecting Veggie to back recover because there's a frame kill. It'll keep him in front.
He didn't do anything, so he crossed. Oh, okay, so he
crossed
switched side by accident.
So
Oh, okay.
that's the only logical thing I can think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But again,
Unfortunate though.
going back to what I was saying with how Veggie plays, and a lot of people play like that, it's because your awareness, situational awareness, and your fundamentals are so good, your opponent has to throw out arbitrary moves to hit you. And I said, if you've mitigated that much damage opportunities to those, that's not that bad. But obviously in this game, is any hit can turn into a dangerous situation.
And
so
buffer and all that stuff.
it's crazy.
And,
But,
and most characters got on their whiff punish into buffer, got a lot of screen carry. Yeah.
because obviously stages are smaller as well, right? So. All right, so that's going to be one of your top 8 matches determined. It's going to be an all-Norwegian affair. I'm pretty sure the higher-ups at Veggie and the Phenom sponsor are happy with
It's in
that.
the bag already.
Hey, listen,
Lock and loaded.
They're playing and they were practicing yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're going to be practicing tonight. Again, it's going to be first to 3 territory. So, and they're boys. They're going to have fun with it and be comfortable with it. But we're going to be moving on to our next match here. Remember, do not forget, Shady is, again, down but not out.
Not yet.
Poor performance there, but again, I don't think he did much wrong. I think Veggie was just outplaying him. There's a difference.
Opponent knowledge, man.
You
definitely, if he gets matched with somebody else, which he will be matched up with somebody else for losers bracket. You're going to see a different type of ball game, different performance-wise, because they're playing each other. It might make him seem like what's a stalemate or whatever, but it's just that the opponent knows how he plays, and the way he works around it make it look like he's lost. But obviously, he made it this far. Don't count him out.
Oh, for sure. Listen, he could have, if he gets to top 8, he might have a spectacular performance
Exactly.
tomorrow. He just need that boost. And
So
again,
when you play against your homeboy, you look like you lost. But that's not your whole game plan. It's just that you have to approach your opponent that knows your ins and out differently.
Yeah, and again, there's things of having a game plan for first to two as opposed to having a game plan for first to threes and longer sets. And again, some of these guys are come prepared for the first to two.
First to two is where the robbery begins, man.
But even then, some people have a solid plan in first to twos. The robbery's there, and it's the biggest, one of the biggest culprits and factors.
Exactly.
But these guys came with that plan. But right, we're going to move down to our next match here in the top 16, and I believe we do have the players ready. It's going to be Yonzai going up against Lohi, an all-finish affair in the top 16 winner's side. But do you know what? Let me see what these guys have to say as player quotes. I'm ready to see what they have to say about each other. You want to read this one, Sai?
I said, Lohi is my bro, but Urine is not. Hope he doesn't catch me with any of that mirror nonsense. Good luck.
I said, hope he doesn't catch me with any of that mirror nonsense.
I don't think the mirror is nonsense, B.
Hey, listen.
It's not nonsense at all, B.
You gotta be careful what you wish for. I mean, I want to see if Lohi has reciprocated those feelings. I mean, maybe
mirror on the wall.
I hope I catch him with the mirror, you know. Unfortunate to face a fellow countryman, but all the players on winners' sides make me sweat. So it is what it is. Wow, I like it. No, he's admitted that both the left armpit and the right armpit sweat at maximum capacity.
I didn't expect that. I didn't see that coming.
I respect that. And do you know what it is? It's a first to two. So Yonzai said, hopefully I don't get caught out by that mirror nonsense. Unfortunately, that's not how life goes. I'm pretty sure if you don't want to get hit by the mirror, you got two options. Let Urian win, or when it's that final situation for him to guess wrong, if he guesses right, he gets activate the mirror. So you better guess right on that last situation for stun or
Yo, with ages though, I feel like most Urian players be guessing right. Even when they guess wrong, they manage to like just sweep it, just cover it up, just mask it properly.
Listen, they will not let go. They won't let go of the reversal unless it's absolutely dire, or they're in a very good position to let go of it. And of course, as well, a lot of Urian players transform from Urian player to I know how this mirror works. So, but hey, listen, Lohi's an incredible player. He did have an amazing set with Dr. Gulag on our Monday night show sets, which I do on 10.6. You want to go check that out. That is on the YouTube. But it is going to be Bison going up against Urian here.
Okay.
So I believe this
nice 4-piece. It's picking him down.
I believe this was a little bit rough for Urian a couple seasons back. I'm not actually sure how bad it is or good it is from this time round, especially with some of the nerfs he received earlier this year. But it'll be interesting to see.
As far as the roster may concern, I feel like most characters, including the overpowerful ones, the overpowered ones that got normalized, not buffed, not nerfed, just got normalized. It made it easier or more fear. Where the weaker characters can just like go up the tier charts.
Yeah, of course. Trying to find that fine-tune the balance. It's one of the best balanced shooters. One of the most balanced shooters out there.
This season is definitely the most balanced, in my opinion. I'm sure you share the same sentiment as well.
All right, closes out that round there with the Psycho Crusher from the V-Trigger too. I mean, I did see a combo drop earlier there from Yonzai.
Nice, confirm from that counter hit.
Yo, from there? Okay.
Yo, man, this is Norma's reach far, man. Counter hit confirm. Oh, man, that's dead.
Dude, yeah, he's dead. Yeah,
he's gonna get super? He's gonna get super?
He might not even need to spend super. Yeah, he won't need to spend it. One bar, tackle. Oh, tackle.
Yo, what?
Just tackle him.
You don't want the perfect?
Okay.
Okay, still got it.
Yeah, all you have to do is a tackle.
My man trying to do some Yoga Flame exhibitions.
I guess he thought Crow Punch would have done the trick as well.
Yeah. Well, it worked in his favor. He managed to save the stick of butter, roll it over.
All right.
That's good. You have a lot of meat to work with.
He backs off here. He's got full stick of butter here to work with Yonzai, but he spent the bar on EX Cycle Blast to help get in his approach.
Nice.
Hard knockdown.
Oh, Urine doing all that swing. What? Neutral jump, jab. Interesting.
Yeah, so him and another player from Germany, Fassa, they're actually pretty good with Urine doing jump back jab. Covers that cross-up angle if they don't want to use hard kick.
Or a neutral jump. Interesting. You don't see that normal too often. It looks so weird, man. In fact, it's pretty ugly. A nice break.
Yeah, he's trying to back throw him in the corner. Yeah, Lohi's trying to throw him in the corner.
Crazily trying to walk up and grab.
Is he going to V-shift? Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh, walk up and grab again.
Can he activate, though?
He's not finishing his plate because he want that tick grab so bad for that setup. He's not using V reversal because he know he's trying to activate. Got that charge up.
There it is.
Oh, he went for the tick grab again. Bison's so active, though.
I think he should activate the mirror off that crouching medium punch.
He's trying to pop on the lip. He's trying to confirm right on hit, man. Oh, that's dead. Didn't get the chance. He's trying to confirm on hit jammers. He's not trying to pop the V trigger on his guard.
Nah, do you know what? So, first of all, Great defense from Yonzai. A couple of combo drops here, but I can see the fundamental and the nice defensive decision-making being made.
Yeah.
Lohi's opportunity, when he dashed, got the crouch medium punch and the hit, he should have activated there. That's what it should have been. But I think a lot of Urian players, for me anyway, just watching, they're too used to doing overhead activation, no forward activation or something. I think they need to be ready at any given point to get that mirror out.
Yeah. Maybe he wasn't too hungry. He was just trying to go for a reset. He's like, yo, I need bigger damage, so I'm going to go for a reset.
Speaking of big damage right now, Yonzai lands the crush counter here, and he's pushing Lohi close to the corner. This is one of the reasons as well, because Bison's so oppressive and can play frame tight against a character with a 4-frame button.
Oh, what?
You're only going to be holding onto your meter for the V-trigger, right? So
yeah.
You're losing like 70% health in the process.
Nice break. Oh, that's that far? Yo, that chop is very deceptive, man.
Oh, what, Urian's chop?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a lot worse before.
Oh, yeah,
there wasn't like a hurt box in front of you, but they've increased the size.
Yeah, I got hit with that so many times. I be jumping in from full screen. My man hit my shadow. Like, yo, how?
There we go. Yonzai is on match point here. I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't expecting this because I'm more familiar with Lohi's gameplay than I'm Yonzai. But again, I've been told he's he was a very strong player from Finland back in the day. But it's great to see him still actively playing. He's putting on a good show here, showing us why this can be a little bit rough for Urian. Good interruption there into the Psycho Blast from the stand light kick.
So he got a... Oh, nice. Oh, caught him walking back.
All right, try to go for a shimmy with the hard kick. Didn't work. Try to do the crouch jab anti. That's how I know you're not up to date.
It still worked in his favor, though.
Sort of.
Yeah.
It still kind of works. It might be working against Urian's jump-ins, but I wouldn't advise doing that.
Finally. He got it on hit. Nice reset. Oh, we're getting something started now. He's going to bust out.
No, not quite.
Oh, he's on. What? That was a delay?
The jump back there. Knee press will do it, but...
He has no V reverse off a V shift. But it's going to slide into V trigger. No, he got to hold his guess.
Oh, guess right. Come on, grab. No, not quite. No. Violent knee drop. Dude. I don't know why he tried to do a regular violent knee drop there. I think he'd have waited a little bit, but...
He had no meter. Jeez. He had the chance, though. He had a chance. He was bringing it back. You know? Close, but no cigar.
Literally, I couldn't have said it better myself there, but you know what? Props to Yonzai there. Solid performance. Again, a couple of clutch moments that could have brought Lohi back into the set, but overall, pretty impressed with the neutral decision-making. When he wanted to get in, Bison has the meter and the tools to do that. Played it safe as well. I don't think one EX headbutt came out at all on Lohi's knockdown at all.
No, it did one and activated the V trigger. That was the only time.
That was it. And again, in my book, that's a win. Not just obviously results-wise, but that's a win because he dealt with the mirror once or twice, but it wasn't that bad. He dealt with the mirror, but he was able to come out on top in the set. Because sometimes people win, but feel bad at how they got hit by the mirror. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
this game definitely happened. It does that to the best of us. You in your victory, you still feel that kind of that odd, just like disgruntled. Just say salt.
Yeah.
Like I won. I was victorious, but I'm still like, yo. It's just grimacing. Like, why I feel this way?
Yeah.
I ain't like the way I have to win that. You know, that's not the game plan. I won, but that's not the route I wanted to take. At what cost?
Well,
you know?
At what cost mentally, shall we say?
Exactly.
This game is definitely strenuous on the mind, but
Precisely,
nonetheless, Yonzai is going to be booking his place in the top 8 for tomorrow's CPT. Day 2 of the Nordic Baltic region. But we are going to be getting our 4th match set up, which he could be fighting another fellow Finnish player in Dr. Gulag.
A lot of country team kills.
That's what happens, man. The strongest regions from this part of the world, they came out full force to represent their countries. But Gulag will be going up against Reichmann's Barnet, arguably Sweden's best player, in my personal opinion. Got an amazing.
So we're going to Menat versus World War?
Yeah, most likely. Unless Gulag wants to bring out one of his pocket characters, because I know he's got 1 or 2. But we are going to be taking a short break, and when we do come back, it is going to be the 4th match on the top 16 winners side. But before that, we've got to talk about a couple of things and make sure we appease our higher-ups, shall I say. Now, if you guys have been enjoying the CPT, do not forget there are PlayStation Open Series tournaments happening each and every day around the clock. And if you want to find out more information regarding this, see how you can get involved, the prize money you can win, and the prizes you can receive as well. Because they had tons of action, tons of tournaments happening in August. But there's still tournaments happening around the place. So you guys can go check out head on over to compete.playstation.com to learn more about the PlayStation tournaments and find out more about Street Fighter V over there as well. And do not forget, speaking of more Street Fighter V action, you guys know that the mobile game, we love talking about it here on the CPT, the Street Fighter Duel, the Top Joy CTA, I should say. But here we are. As you can see, we were playing on the Ring of Destiny that had the logo for this game on this stage. And you guys are going to be amazed by this because we are going to get a date soon to be determined for globally, but it is released in China at the moment. And like I said before, each and every time, you can follow characters like Ryu, Gao, Blanka, Chun-Li, all of your famous characters, your iconic characters from the Street Fighter universe, and experience the classic stories through them fighters and recall original memories for the Street Fighter series. And then obviously there's an array of fighting elements as well as innovative multiplayer combos. You get counter hits, stuns, combos, supers, you name it, you can be innovative through this multiplayer universe. And it's going to be pretty interesting there as well. And do not forget as well, I'm going to be pushing this cause because I have to and because I love to do it. We're all part of it, and I want you guys to be part of it as well. Donating to a good cause, the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Capcom have partnered with these guys and even donated a huge sum, $25,000 US dollars, to help contribute to the cause. And you guys can contribute to the cause as well. There's two ways, as you can see on your screen right now. It is number one, you can purchase these limited edition costumes. They're available from October 12th all the way to November 12th. And the money will all go towards the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. And the number two, if you don't want to buy the costumes, well, you can donate that money you're going to buy to the costumes directly through Tiltify and get it on there. And a lot of the content creators are people that have been that have voices and are personalities in the Street Fighter scene, have been streaming and making sure people can donate to the cause there. And you guys can do it as well. But make sure, if you want to get more information as to where your money is going towards and more information about breast cancer in general, head on over to capcom.us/BCRF. Or heck, you can follow the Breast Cancer Research Foundation on Twitter at BCRFCure, I believe the Twitter account is. Someone can put it in the stream chat to let people know, because we are working towards a good cause there. But yes, that will be it right now. We are going to be heading towards a esports break. And when we do come back, we're going to have more action here of the Nordic Baltic region. We're going to be coming back to Gulag, going to get Reichmann's Barnet. We'll see you shortly. Don't go nowhere.
All right.
Time to fly, time to fly. Never give up, we won't retreat. The ones who stand after defeat. So fly, time to fly. Glory waits for those who fight. We unite, we are street fighters.
Guess it's time to start warming up.
I wish that I could do something to help.
Yes.
I thought I had to do everything on my own.
Me too. But I've made up my mind.
That's good
Make
kung
your
fu.
move.
I'll finish this. If we work at it together, anything's possible.
Right.
How about we get started?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yo, welcome back, stream monsters at home, wherever you are on your mobile chilling. I'm gonna hit you out with the top 16. We got Dr. Gulag versus Reichmann's Barnet. Hope I ain't butchering your name too much. Yeah, man, we're here. Menat versus Laura. We're gonna see who's gonna draw first blood and we're gonna send who home. Somebody gotta go home, or hold a Shark Tank into for the top 8 for the losers bracket. But we're gonna see. You know, the live anticipated action that you were like heavily waiting for.
Because
we're gonna see.
A lot of the other matches we saw, it's like, okay, you're expected to win, you're projected to win, this is gonna happen. Obviously, there was a little bit of surprise with Lohi and Yonzai, but it's great to see Yonzai in the top 8.
Yeah.
But this is a matchup in the top 16. I was definitely saying, yo, like Sai was alluding to, I'm like, yo, this is a match you definitely want to stick around and watch. And it's in the first of 2 environment as well. Just to let you guys know, Gulag did have a pretty much straightforward ride to coming towards the top 16. Reichmann's Barnet, he had to beat Green Soap, who's in the loser side.
Oh, wow.
And he beat him 2-1. And it was like, okay. And it was like, so I think I had a little bit of a hiccup.
2-1. 2-1 is it wasn't a clean slate.
But even then,
it was a rough one.
It's like, being Sweden's best player, in my personal opinion, for me, he's projected to be at least top 4, top 3. He's got that talent. He's more than capable of doing it. And if we're going by Phenom standards, Reichmann's Barnet is probably the biggest threat to him character-wise.
Yeah.
Player-wise, Veggie knows like the back of his hand. Shouts to the guys at 00 Nation for even picking these 2 up, representing them, and making sure they're taken care of. But in terms of character-wise, Reichmann is the guy that's going to cause him the most trouble. So if they even get to that point in the bracket later tomorrow, well, let's not speak too soon.
Not trying to like live in the past too much, but as far as Guile, Green Soap, Guile in general versus Menat, what do you think the matchup charts is like? Menat got better at that matchup anyway.
Menat was always good against it because she could reflect the projectiles and do said
V-trigger one.
Even that as well, but
and V-skill one,
over time with V-shift and being able to understand how Menat works, it's got a little bit
now
easier,
that's what I'm saying now,
It's different all in all. But right, okay, it is going to be Dr. Gulag going up against Reichmann Barnet right now. But if we can get those player quotes up and running so that people can see at home what the gentlemen have to say in regards to this upcoming set here. So we've got Reichmann's Barnet there. Gulag is someone I have played countless games with, so I know that our match will come down to who can rob the other one first. I love that this man is honest and finally said Menat robs people and has been doing so since 2018?
Yeah, a lot of people
2018.
use that character. Ain't as honest though.
Once upon a time, she had a 2-bar V-trigger.
Oh, you remember that?
Oh, of course. How am I going to forget that?
Oh,
one of the most versatile V-triggers in the game used to be 2 bars.
It's like it didn't disappear. As soon as you finish, you got another one.
But even then, even with a 3-bar V-trigger, it is still fearsome. And again, this is one of the Menat specialists, one of the few Menats we have worldwide in the Street Fighter 5 community. So I can't wait to see him play. But let's see what Dr. Gulag has to say. Is he going to say I'm going to rob him, or Izzy got something more nice to say. I'm too old to play
The
footsies,
footsies.
Manat. So, do you know what?
Wow.
Right, Blue Coast, I'm gonna need you to.
Random out.
I'm gonna need you to save that quote, and if I need you to pull it up again, I need you to pull it up because
screenshot. He's trying to
so-
random out.
I don't think you saw this last week,
Wow.
right? So when we watched Papoy, the CPT qualifier from Russia play, he said he was going up against Sunmate or someone. He said, "I don't think we care about footsies or neutral. Let's have some
It's
fun."
Laura though.
Yeah,
What do you expect?
It's all the Laura players saying it, man.
Laura, man.
And he said,
I feel like the only person who's not really saying that is probably Ida. Probably
no, because he
Ida.
won't say it, but you know
he
exactly
won't
what
say-
he's
yeah, but we already know. We already know. I mean, like it's there, clear as day that she robs you.
This is
Pop V
brilliant.
trigger.
Oh, man.
Plus clap. Plus clap.
I love Gulag.
Anyway.
Again, this is one of Finland's best players going up against Sweden's best player, in my personal opinion. Like I said, 4,000 times. But let's see how it goes.
Look. Negative dash into command grab. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
Wow,
no,
they're
that was the bolt charge and it hit. So that was fine. That was fine. But again, look at the distance that Manat covers, right? Stand medium punch, stand fierce. You don't really want to jump, and you can test the waters with a bolt charge here and there.
But as soon as she gets in, as a command grabber, a grappler, she gets in a comfort zone. Men don't really have any normals to contend other than what crouch strong, crouch jab, stand short.
Look at the range that Reichmann's Barnet is playing at. Good buffer from the crouching
Comfortable,
medium
yeah.
punch as well.
Has to keep her up. Have to.
And
Don't let her
again,
get in.
Gulag's not the kind of player to arbitrarily jump early. This is
Oh, there it is.
Well, I said early.
called it.
We're 50 seconds in.
What? My man, you're looking into the future.
I've probably watched this game a bit too much, but he might lose the round. He's got extra game.
Exactly what I said. Feature according to reaching. Look at that. So I'm saying, dive.
You know what?
My man is curtains.
All right, I'll tell you why he tried to tech there. Because if he techs, what he's going to do, he's going to do stand medium punch, activate. And a lot of characters are locked into that situation. So good awareness from Gulag there to try and bait that throw. He was looking for it.
Yeah, opponent knowledge. Just seeing it's being displayed on the screen as we speak.
The thing is, like,
A lot of that taking place right now.
good check there from Reichmann's Barnet. Look, Paisai was talking about it before. Once Gulag gets in, that's curtains. But look at the buttons he's pressing. Crouch medium punch buffer, stand medium punch, stand fierce to cover that ground. That bolt charge covers, right?
Oh, that cross up short is hard to anti-air that. It's a pretty good jump.
Good backdash.
Trade off. Oh, nice. Almost converted that into something. Would have been beautiful.
Offensive V reversal there.
Oh my God, the onslaught of normals, and now we're gonna get the show started.
Good block. He's gonna take
Sacrifice
2 throws.
damage to switch real estate.
Whoa! I said 2 throws. I didn't say how they're
lovely.
gonna land. It gets blocked. Is he
Still
gonna take
alive though.
another
Nice
grab?
break. Get out of there. Nice block. Not reaching. Nice break again. Lovely discipline not to press anything at that moment.
Right.
Oh, raw activation.
Let me let this round pan out. I want to see if something happens. All right, thunderclap's still there, and it makes the orb retract. So,
got him.
You might lose. Oh, you should have finished the combo. He should have finished the combo.
He's playing it safe. Gotta hold that. Nice break. Oh no, V skill for you, buddy.
That was it.
No
Buffered.
sunset.
Yeah, buffered. Crouching medium punch into EX Soul Sophia once again. That's a really good buffer there.
Nice anti-air.
That Manats do so.
Yeah, Gulag almost brought it back. The robbery.
See? He waits to see once the normal's gone, then he'll throw out the bolt charge.
Yeah.
He doesn't mind putting himself at -2.
Yeah, he's trying to punish the reclining frames. Oh no. That would be a great conversion if he had pressed the right normal. He did fierce punch as opposed to medium kick.
Gotta be careful with those claps as well. There you go, throws it out. He's aware of it.
Nice break.
I think Reichmann's got to be wary of that as well. He's willing to throw out the shoulder and put himself in a forced mix-up there. He might be able to take advantage of that, maybe with a dive kick later.
Oh no, no punish on an indirect shoot early kick. He landed free.
There it is. Yeah, he doesn't know how to approach. He might have to surprise with the EX Sunset Wheel. He actually might have to surprise with the EX
He's
Commando.
locked and loaded with V trigger though. And he has the
Reversal,
meter.
yeah.
Chase down.
Great, good. He can call the orb back. Yeah, he can call the orb back. That's what he wanted.
He committed to the command dash. I thought he was trying to bait out that, but he wasn't ready for that.
Nah, and that's going to be the round. He got clipped by Soul Spark.
Walking forward and then trying to block on reaction. Yeah, that's not really a thing in this game.
Well, look, I mean, even then, it's gotten easier over time, and both these guys do play on PC. But like, for me, it's judging that distance where he's going to make that choice to commit. Even if that was going to be a jump or still walking forward and, like you said, block and reaction. Soul Spark is still there.
Gotta eat it.
Leaves frame advantage as well.
And if you block, he still can like do CA, chip you out or something like that.
Well, it was probably gonna lead to that point eventually, but he should have one more opening to work with. But that was again unfortunate there for Gulag, but great, absolute delight there for Reichmann's Barnet. 1-0 up. Now
He wasn't doing bad at all. He was doing good. First round, he bust out the gates, and we're off.
But even then, before he bust out the gates, he assessed the range. He can try to probably snipe a couple of moves here and there. The bolt charge, he's still doing it here because, again, you don't want to just randomly jump because you might not have a good flow on Reichmann's button presses, the timings of them. You know what buttons he's pressing, but you know the timing.
And then you're in a trap because, you know, you got to eat that press when you do crouch first to anti-air you. He throws the R-bar in the buffer during the anti-air, and then you got to hold that freaking oppressing normal.
See, this style is frustrating for anyone, and the crouch medium punch into EXO Sophia takes around again and puts Reichmann at match point. No V-trigger activated there. Similar to Yonzai and Shady. It's like, I mean, the less times that your opponent gets to use their V-trigger to try and quote-unquote rob you, the better.
Yeah. She does definitely manage to force you in a situation where you're going to grab. You know you're not supposed to be teching, but Menat does that to you.
He does. Everyone in some way, shape, or form can get some sort of shimmy on their opponent. I don't care how slow or fast their walk speed is.
Oh, speaking of walk speed, Menat walk speed is deceptive, man.
Hold on.
Throw range is above normal, too.
I think it's decent. Yeah, her throw is decent.
Yeah.
I need to double check the numbers on it. But backs off here, and again, he has to be very careful because that buffered crouch and medium punch when the crystal ball is with her.
Look at the same thing again. Same patient, same treatment.
Well, meaty.
Explode? No, my man is hopping towards it, jumping over the puddles, chasing him down.
No V-shift yet. There it is.
Oh, no.
Just finished the combo. Yeah, just finished the combo.
Oh, he pressing buttons. My man is giving it away.
Trade. Wait, watch out, watch out. Oh, no, he might lose. Oh, this is it. Guess the game. If he jumps over your head.
Oh, empty load. Damn.
Oh, man. And this is the scariest thing, right? I need to actually see what Laura can do in that situation as well, but that was fantastic.
But she's in Blackstone from the orbs anyway, so yeah,
That's
you got to hold that pressure. Have to.
So I think what a lot of people don't know or don't do is one of the nerfs that Menat received recently is there's actually a bigger hurt box during the startup of her stand medium punch, the button which she throws out the poke. Right. After a throw break, I think if you have a move that is 6 frames or less, after throw break, press it, and you can actually trade or stop that button from coming out. So you stop that scenario.
You stop the stance wrong.
Yeah, you either trade or you stop it. And it's like, okay, you need to see depending on your startup of your button and your hitbox. And if you do that, you can prevent
6 frames or less. That covers a decent amount of distance. Yeah.
And as you can see, look, you know as well as I do, you face any Menat player and they got V-trigger, you try to throw them, safely close out the round for stun or like the KO round. What do they do? Throw tech, stand, medium punch, V-trigger. You're trying to backdash, you get caught, or you got to hold the ball.
Or they sweep you because they know you're walking back.
You can prevent that. Certain characters can prevent that, but it was unfortunate there to Dr. Gulag. So he's knocked into the losers. Still has a chance to make the top 8.
Yeah, the tank is filling up, man.
Dude, it's like when we jump down and show you guys the losers bracket, like the amount of people in there that potentially can get into the top 8 that might not do.
Yeah, it's going to be a different type of performance, a different ball game because they realize like this is it. There's no more coming back after this.
Hey, speak of the devil. So this is how your top 8 winners side is panned out or has panned out right now. So it's a 0-0 nation all affair. The Norwegian boys are going to go out for the first match of the top 8 tomorrow. Phenom going up against Veggie. Karen going up against Birdie. These guys were practicing yesterday. They talked to each other. They traveled together. They're on the same team for Street Fighter League, but now they're probably going to be their worst enemies for the next half an hour tomorrow anyway. But then if we go down to the other side of the top 8 winners, it will be another Finnish player that Reichmann's Barnet will have to go up against in Yonzai. And this is a little bit more tricky for Menat because he does use Bison. And I was pretty impressed with what I saw against Lohi. So
your Bison can definitely oppress Menat, man.
All I got to do is just ask problem. I said, how bad is this? Yeah. That's it. Reichmann Barnet is a talented player. But again, even with all the experience that he's accumulated from fighting problem, it's not going to be easy, but he's going to be more adapted to it and well-versed in terms of dealing with those terrible scenarios.
Yeah, I've never seen, I doubt, I've never seen problem Bisons versus Reichmann's on.
Dude,
yeah, but I've seen it versus Shivs.
Yeah, it's
bad.
Rough.
Yeah, it's bad.
It can be pretty rough.
A pretty uphill battle.
So that is how the top 8 winner side has panned out for you. It's going to happen tomorrow. Make sure you can tune in. Same time, same place, same stream. But we got a knockdown into the losers right now. And the next match we should have up is going to be, the players are in the lobby. We got Dream State going up against Medea. So as you can see, we got a lot of guys. We got Norwegian players going up against Finnish players, as well as some more Swedish representation down there. But again, all of the round 2 losers, top 16, they only got to play 1 match. And if these guys go on a good run from round 1 to top 16, then they got to play the 2. But up first, we're going to be having Dream State going up against Medea, Nakali going up against Dalsim. That's what I can see on my screen. I mean, How you feel about this one? This was pretty rough for Dalsum a couple of seasons back, but tables have turned now because of the
listen,
shift.
man, listen. All the nonsense memorial service that Arturo was preaching it was all a psychological game, reverse psychology, to be more precise. Look at Dalsum now, man. My man still got +2 air gale. What is that? What is that? You still can't consistently V-shift it, break into a proper punish. You can't. You can do that to Honda's Hunga Bunga random full screen headbutt and do a full punish V-shift. You still can't do it on air gale. You can just close your eyes and toss it out. You know it's true. That's why you're laughing.
Because
listen. You my homeboy, Art, but Dalsum is. Yeah,
Phenom and Veggie will love you. They will absolutely love you.
Dalsum is busted, son.
Right, can we get the player quotes up for Dream State and Midair, please? Because I'm actually curious to see what these guys have played, because I think this is a big opportunity for them. It's a very big opportunity.
The truth sets you free, Jamie.
Oh my word! You said the words, and he spoke it into. He must have changed his quote last minute.
Yo,
Dream State must have changed his quote last minute. Surely, let's see. Paisai was just mentioning those words about Honda just 2 seconds ago, and. Oh my word, he just put it up on the screen. Unga Mukbunga for life.
My man said Mukbunga.
Not even Bunga, Mukbunga.
Bro, the MC.
Damn, okay. I see you there, Dream State. Short and simple, keep it sweet, representing Team UMB. But what has Midair got to say? Please don't tell me there's an equivalent for Dalsum Unga Bunga. Is there an equivalent?
Nah.
All the drops you will see are just carefully planned mind games. Do you know his picture?
Yo. Yeah, go ahead.
His picture resonates with that statement so much. Can you just you can see him doing it?
My man just sitting there trolling, son. He trolling. But to be fair,
talk to me.
I was saying that earlier about Dalsum is definitely. I don't know how the hell I forget about it. Dalsum is definitely one of those characters that mask his hiccups and his mistakes to make it seem like, oh yeah, I meant to do that.
Easily.
You drop combo and just press mash jab and low forward into flame and then teleport and. My man be mixing up. They be mixing up themselves, and it's still working in their favor.
Listen, he's in a very good place. Listen, when you read some of the universal changes that happened to his float stay and taking away the jab anti, you thought he was done, but then V-Shift came in. It's like, hang on. Again, full credit to guys like Mr. Crimson, Commander Jesse, Mochi from Japan. How they've been implementing that into their game. Yeah. It's been amazing. You think there's no problem because the defensive meta has changed. So it's harder for a cat like the Kali to get in on that comfortably because now, when he gets in, nothing's guaranteed anymore.
Look. What is it? It's what I'm saying?
It's Dalsum. It's gameplay.
I'm saying Gale. You can't do nothing about this whole Gale. Like, come on, man. Come on, me. Come on, son.
Meaty crouch immediate kick there. Midair said any drop combos are carefully planned mind games. Let's see if he can carefully get himself out of this. Teleports away.
Yo, Super Saiyan.
Dude, I did not know.
My man launched full.
Yo, what? You can pilot that lunge where it goes. I didn't think he'd catch that teleport. That was actually pretty sick.
That's mad anime. With the air color too?
Air to air.
Dead.
Yeah,
you're saying the air float. Yeah.
That's it. That was enough.
I'm glad they gave that to him. That's across the board though. So it's not necessarily just Dalsum purposely hitting Dalsum and targeting him. Everyone.
If you see who benefited from changing their jumping state or their airborne state, it was him. Because he'd do a flame, float, teleport, and it's like, right. So it did affect how mobile he can be and elusive he can be on the screen.
But to be fair, I'm glad they did that across the board. Chun-Li, Rashid, Dalsum.
Oh, no, Rashid didn't get touched, don't worry.
When he bounced off the wall,
he
still floats.
No, that's not enough.
He still can't float though.
It counts as a float, but you think that was enough? No, you can't even catch him.
Hey, that's true. It's hard to catch him.
Anyway. All right, no V reversal there. Actually, sorry, I said no V reversal.
Oh no, he dropped it. Well, no punish. Okay.
Meaty, good V reversal. Now, if you have V meter to work with and the Kali's in V trigger, if you got a good neutral game like Dalsum, just V reversal. Just go away.
Get off.
No, don't jab anti-air.
My man went for the 3-framer and got stuffed out because the delayed dive kick changes the trajectory.
Please get that. Okay, so I can tell he's not fully accustomed. Not even back strong would have worked because it's got plenty of active frames, but it's do yoga anvil back fist.
Oh yeah.
Come on. When you see that jump, you got to be ready for that.
Would have been counted.
Yes.
Yeah, crush counter.
What I like to call those, for characters like Dalsum, quote-unquote zoners, what I like to call them is when you're in a good position, a beneficial position, your opponent's going to do the comeback jump. They're going to do the jump that helps to get the comeback. You got to be ready for that. Yeah. And you got to come with that most optimal anti.
Card and pressing buttons too much. Oh, nice call out on the V reversal and command grab. Wow, working on a stun. It's corner might become his grave if he don't fight back now.
No V reversal? No, he wanted Yoga Burner to activate. Let's see if he can turn this game around.
Let's see.
Be careful of that ground pound because if your normal gets clipped.
Yo, you don't see that too often.
You don't see the Carly too often these days. He's not
right.
he's not in a good position in this game right now. So.
It's like they removed him almost.
Slightly. What's he doing?
Shout out to Kichipa.
Hold on. That's a standing hard kick. Gets crush countered.
Damn.
Do you know what? If he can get 1 or 2 more hits, yeah, there you go. I would have saved that. I would have saved that. I would have done super.
Yo, I thought he was going CA. He's... My
Damn.
God, son. My man, so you think I'm playing neutral with you? You didn't realize I keep jumping on your normals?
Do you know what's crazy?
Every single time he tossed out rondos or medium kick, Nikali jumped on him and stuffed him up.
He's going for these hard reads and they're paying off. And he's like, again, that damage output is still big because Dawson has 925 or 950 vitality. So you got to be very careful when you're sticking out these normals.
Man, you're covering so much real estate. I refuse to sit here and play footsies neutral with you.
No punish on that sweep. I saw that arbitrary sweep there from Dreamstay. He really wanted to get this round over and done with here because he's at match point. Yeah. Thank you. There you go.
Every day you go airborne, man. My man's like, yo, I'm jumping. I'm not playing neutral with you. Footsies is a myth.
Hold on. And listen, you know what? If he puts out EX Yoga Fire at full screen, it's a better V-trigger than some of the V-triggers in the game.
He's going to take it to the sky. Or V skill.
Dude, he teleported in when he had a life lead. Why did you do that?
I don't know. You got to stay active.
He might win this round anyway, regardless. He's got huge life lead, but there you go.
He's still going in. He's a pit bull, Dawson. He's going in.
Dude, do you know what?
Rushing down. But Sim needs to play that way anyway. He can't rush down.
Do you know what? He's playing with his own fate right here. No, he's literally playing with his own fate because
I'd say you trying to be a salesman.
He puts himself in very good positions, but he still goes forward. Yeah. And Nakali's a V-trigger and still has very good offensive tools, despite how lacking his neutral can be these days.
He can definitely capitalize on him overextending.
Don't do him a favor.
Yeah. He's doing all the work for Nakali now.
No reversal either.
All right, that worked. Nice. What he's going to do with it after this? Slide? Oh, nice break.
For a break, back off. I would back off if I were you, but he doesn't want it.
My man's going in, man. He smells blood.
Delayed back throw just in case of the reversal here. We might be going to a 1-1 here, side.
Oh, he's in the corner now. Oh, don't count him out. Dreamstay going to get something started. Nice V-shift. No break, though. Oppression session. All right, get off me.
Best ball.
Anti here.
There you go.
Sniper whiff.
No,
oh, no, punish.
He did. Oh, no. He had the right idea, but I felt he should have waited a little bit longer and then DP the other way.
Damn.
That was so unfortunate.
Maybe he went for cross-cut a bit too early. Cross-cut? No?
I think he wanted the XDP. He probably wasn't sure where he's going.
That's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate.
Remember, that's a slow jump. So in your mind, you're like, airborne, gotcha. And then it's like, remember, and that uppercut goes.
And then he's going to dash towards you, and you have no meter. You're going to have to hold that. Okay.
I saw the wrong graphic advertised for our Monday show. We've already had Nightmare Effect and Phantom Miria shown. It is going to be ISDD versus Jimmy on Monday happening there. I think we've got to get that graphic changing.
That's Monday. Coming.
Yeah, this Monday coming.
Interesting. That's the run back, B? That is the run back.
That is the run back, yeah. All right, hold on. Depression him with the hard kicks. Flow forward into activate, gets that grab.
Oh, defensive grab. Interesting.
Worked out.
Oh, they're playing switcheroos. Look at that. They literally like switch corners with each other like 3 times.
Because Dreamstate wants to get a knockdown or a jump and get in. Like, see, that's all he wants to do.
Nice back swing.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, ground pound.
No, what are you doing? There you go. I don't know how he's turned this around.
Yeah, he's managed to stay in the game regardless.
Do you know what? He said it was a carefully planned mind game. That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what the player quote said.
All mistakes were meant.
Carefully planned.
Carefully planned.
Let's go. I think Dreamset needs to kind of adjust his timing to really get those kind of hit frame traps going on here and there. I think he's been solid for the most part. Just 1 or 2 overextensions that led to the back throw. His opponent slipping out of the corner mid there. But you know what? Some of the stuff mid there's been showing us has been pretty good as well. So
I feel like since he started getting anti-aircraft a lot more, he started taking it to the neutral game. Nice.
Grab. He's going to do another one? I would have done another one. He looks like he's waiting there. What? That wasn't even a combo.
Man, what? My man's just rushing down.
Okay.
Negative? What is that?
That's like -6, 7. Did this guy do? Yeah, I don't know why he did that. Like, it hit, but it didn't. Unless he was expecting to press a button or something, but that wasn't going to work out here. Final round for both players. A little bit messy, a little bit of a slugfest here, but we found ourselves at the final round. Damn, that didn't get crush counted. That was very lucky there for mid there.
Ooh. My man trying to... approach him everywhere for every normal. Okay, got him with medium kick.
Dude,
Went for the
believe he's not
the
believing.
the day one resets.
He is jumping all over the place right now.
Jumpy jump. You block medium kick. I'm just gonna go neutral heavy kick.
I mean, Yoga Burner does stay on the ground, so I'd jump a lot if that was the situation as well.
That's done?
Not quite. He's still alive.
Yo, it'd been sick if the match still burn him along with the.
Yeah, he's gonna snipe him. Oh my god, that's the worst 50-50 in the game. You lot think grappler 50-50s are bad. Nah, that's the worst. Man. That's the worst one. When he can do stand fist the low,
you know
or go for an instant overhead.
You know it's coming.
Trust me, him, Fang, I can't remember the other character, but that situation there where you're like, damn, you thought the command grab strike mix up was bad. It's like, you really look bad. When
quite a few characters got some instant overhead.
Yeah. But like ones that look designed like that,
designed like that,
and Fang. But there's a couple of characters that get the instant overhead.
Zangief and Birdie got that too.
Yeah. I can see that.
It's not. The medium kick similar, identical, but it's not that great.
It still has that everlasting effect on your mind, mentally anyway. But yeah, do you know what? That was definitely a slugfest of a match there. That was basically. For me, it was Dream States to lose because the way he was playing in the first game, it's like, yo, this might be a clean.
It was going in.
Might be a clean sweep here, but then
he ran out of steam.
Ran out of steam. Yeah. I think probably a game and a half in, it was like, right, I'm just gonna press regardless. I'm banking on you challenging. I'm banking on you trying to escape. So it's like the hard reads worked, and then he stuck with that. And it's like, it didn't quite work out because, again, Mize had the wrong anti in the first round with the jab, and then he changed it, and then it got stronger and it got better over time.
It didn't. Pretty much, he went with the same game plan, didn't adjust it on the fly, and he just keep rinsing, repeating the same playbook, and just came back and bit him in the hard way.
Well, that was unfortunate there. Dream State is no longer in the tournament. Obviously, shouts to him for participating and making it on the stream today, because again, like I said, not just him, but for a number of these guys, it is a big opportunity for these guys to come and play. But Mize will be going up against, I think he's going up against Malmos, I think it is. Let me double check the bracket. No, he's going up against Dr. Gulag. Malmos at the bottom. Okay, so that's going to be a finish affair. Laura versus Dalsim for the top 8. That's going to be a very interesting match. But Lohi, Shady, and Malmos all awaiting their opponents in the round 2 of losers top 16. But now we've got to swiftly move on.
The country kills going on.
Yeah, we've got to swiftly move on to our next match down below in the round 1 of top 16, which is going to be Kenzai going up against Mize. That's going to be Vega going up against Balrog, or, you know, in different parts of the world, every part of the world, it'd be Claw going up against Boxer. Okay, that's going to be promising. Have you seen this matchup much, this version of the game at all?
Not too much, to be honest with you. Don't see it too often. If it's not Bolt Strike versus what's Fran's boxer called again?
Nasty
Nas. Yeah. If it's not versus those two, I don't really see it too often.
Okay, fair play. But you know what? As we get along and try and hypothesize this matchup, how it'll work out, let me see what our players have to say with those lovely player quotes. Maybe someone's going to say they're going to skip neutral as well. I will do my best for Unga Mukbanga. So this must be a community clan or something, because I'm starting to see it now. Unga Mukbanga, you all have... So he plays Vega. Dream State played Nakali. All right, I'm starting to see it now. I'm starting to see it. All right. I'll do my best for Unga Mukbanga. I see you representing. But let's see what Kenzai has to offer. But hey, let me see what hand... The Unga Mukbanga crew was... What's Hans Mize got to say as his player quote here? I hope I can at least make it a close games. That sounds like a very defeatist mentality. How are you going to pick Boxer and say, I hope I can at least make it close? Or that might be reverse psychology. I might be able to steamroll this dude, but I want to make it close for the people.
Hoping his opponent reads this, hoping. You know, just throw it out there.
You play Boxer. Why are you saying, I hope? Say, I will.
Yeah.
I will ruin your day. Like, I don't know. Defeatist mentality here. But yes, as you can see on your screens, it will be Boxer going up against Claw. And it looks like Han Mize has gone with V skill 2, V trigger 2 of the way. Now, this was the player, I hate to embarrass him, this is the player Veggie double perfected to make it into the top 16 with his side. Veggie ran over this dude.
Double P Rog, son?
So that might have been a little bit of a partake as to why he put that player quote before today's top 16.
Damn, you don't see that too often.
Oh, you don't.
You can't do a simple rush push, and you charge up V trigger as well, V skill as well.
You can't hide anything from me on CFN. I saw that double perfect.
My man, exposing it.
I had to. Start my job.
Look at that. You charge up V skill and there's one block.
The thing is, I think
It's hard to see that double P.
Balrog has plenty of times and opportunities to actually charge up his V skill too.
Yeah, my man has
comfortably
dashed
in
back
this one.
once or twice and charge up V skill. What are you gonna do?
Oh, he can dash and slide.
If you have
I'm
no,
not sure-
if
I'm
you
not
have no
sure-
meter, if you have no meter, what are you gonna do?
Dash up and slide. I'm not sure if Vega can catch that in time.
Yeah.
He's going to activate V-Trigger 2, get the B3 command grab. No, he's going to win with the
Oh,
mix-up.
there
Here
you
we go. If he guesses
Stun.
wrong, he's dead.
Still charge up. Still got V trigger. Still got V trigger. Oh, it's over. Why would you do it?
Yeah.
Typical Vega players. They always be playing baseballs in the head, man. They're like, yo, what are you doing, son? Why are you sliding to first base?
Well, I mean, it's a 9-frame slide and it's pretty quick. They bank on everyone not crouching for at least 2 seconds longer than they think.
God,
I don't know.
they be just selling it out, B.
There we go. Let's see how it is. But yeah, careful neutral right now. Dash straight, stand medium punches. Again, you're looking at some of the best tools just being like abused right now.
Yep.
Because again, a lot of characters can't deal with Vega's stand medium punch,
Man,
especially if you get it to block. Especially
Good.
if you
Look,
block.
claw on. Oh God, that normal. Oh, nice walk back into grab.
Slice. All right, stand medium punch. Again, peppering away, not giving Hand Mize a chance to do anything, but gets that dash straight. He needs to make sure that stand medium punch whiffs or something.
Nice anti-air.
Nice.
Oh, time to guess.
No command grab.
He saved it. He saved it. No, it's scaled. He's saving it. Oh, raw. That might be dead.
No, he's still
Oh,
alive.
still alive. Oh, nice back dash. Oh, he didn't couldn't convert that. Oh, there it is. It worked in his favor. Still alive though.
Careful.
Overhead.
Oh,
no
no, that
range
would
of
have
that.
worked as well.
Safe.
Oh, dash straight. Yeah, I'll just dash straight. I'll do another one. I'll just do random light dash straight.
This guy. Yeah, you see? Yeah, I'll do another one. Right?
That's me.
Minus,
That's what I would've
minus 4. Get his knee clipped.
Yeah, but that was good spacing from.
Yeah, he didn't even get a
Kenzai.
chance to get it on block. My man interrupted. Oh, caught him pressing something. Attempted to anti-air 8. Lovely 7-piece. No biscuits though.
That's punishable. Okay, gonna get
Now
knocked
you gotta
down.
hold this. Oh, charge up. Yep.
I don't agree with that. I would have saved the activation for a later scenario because he would have got the target combo into the V skill anyway.
Yeah, he's trying to just like bulldog his way out the corner and worked his way to the other corner. There it is. Vega's almost cornered it. Oh, went for the jump in.
That's -3. I don't know why he threw it out there. And he's getting command grab. No more command grabs available for Hand Mize.
That's what?
That was fake, but
Yeah, that's what I was saying. What? That worked though. Worked in his favor. All right, Vega got that. Dancing with the stars in front of Balrog. He's like, get that out of here. You get whoop in front of my face. What are you doing?
okay. So
Interesting nonetheless.
a couple of hiccups from both players here and there, but I think for me, I'm looking at this. It's like who's ready to kind of hang themselves first.
Yeah.
If the if the other guy realizes what his opponent's doing to overextend, just wait and take damage from that.
Yeah.
Hanmai's been doing that better. He's been able to activate V-Trigger and utilize it, obviously, because he gets 2 command grabs. Vega's Rose is instant. But I want to see if Kenzai changes it up a little bit. I liked him just peppering away at stand medium punch forward. Continue doing that.
Yeah.
Just continue doing that.
Shave off the health, man. Shave it off.
Put the claw back on.
Shave down the health.
He's trying to get a buffer into target up or something, but he's crouching, so that hardly would have whiffed on crouching.
Yeah, they're robbing each other because a lot of stuff they're doing aren't legit Okies. It's fake, but it's working.
I want to know why he didn't change to V-Skill 2. Why is he doing V-Skill 1 against Balrog? That's what I would have done. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Right. That's straight, +4 on block. And the challenge there, okay.
Okay, saving a meter. Now, there it is. That's why he's saving it for.
Gonna get a Oki situation. He tried to command grab him. He tried to command grab him. It didn't work.
Walk back up, but got checked. Oh, no overhead.
Yo.
Raw. Just
Challenge.
do it. He's ready.
Oh, right. If you guess wrong, you might be stunned. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, he got it. He got it, though. He got it. My man mashing everything.
What are you doing?
He's still alive. He's still alive. Oh,
No,
okay.
he's
Okay.
dead,
He's dead. He's dead.
Oh, I know he missed the jump in, but because it's from a jab,
Exactly.
crouch fist, screw smash, dash straight.
Yeah.
Damn, these guys. He said, I hope I can make it close. Are you
He meant-
doing this on purpose?
He meant to do it. He meant to do it. That was intentional.
Damn, these guys are relinquishing games like it's like Christmas. Like, stop. Damn, give me some games. Sam medium punch anti-air. That's straight again, walking away. I like how he walks back, but I think he just doesn't know how to approach or stay and really pressure Hand Mize. That's what I think Kenzai's problem is.
Yeah.
And a hit, confirm.
Yo. He's getting a lot of mileage, bro. Like those kidney blows from Balrog.
Okay, V shift into dash up command grab. No real Oki from that scenario, but good backdash there from Hand Mize. Charges up the FFB. What's up?
Did he try to dash under just now?
Yeah, I think he tried, but he stayed in front, and his light kick missed.
That would have been dirty.
He jumped, don't know why, but he's got to be careful. Still got a charge dash straight to work with here. And Kenzai, I have no idea what that was. And your execution.
Man, what is that? What punishes that? What is going on? What we're seeing on the screen right now, Jammers?
We're seeing spaghetti bolognese right now. Oh no. Kenzai, you got to close. Mize, you got to close this out. You really got to close this out.
Yo, floppy diva.
Hold on, that's it. That's going to be it. Boom.
Nonetheless, manages to close it out, but my God, good God Almighty, that was sloppy central.
Listen, it was a combination of nerves.
Ooh.
Nerves, maybe not enough knowledge checks as well.
That wasn't looking top 16-esque at all.
Listen, even so,
damn.
Even if you say that wasn't look top 16-esque, they're the players in the top 16.
Yeah,
me and you are talking about it.
Yeah,
I haven't made a top 16 in CPT,
damn.
and I'm probably sure you haven't either.
Damn.
So this is what I mean, right? And
Damn.
again, those guys are probably comfortable in their own environment, but some of the stuff that their habits were just coming out. Bad habits there, and then nerves, dropping combos. I wasn't sure about the jab super.
Damn, I don't know what that is. My man he kept going in like it was turbo. Jab, 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 dash up, jab, 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 dash up, jab, 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 and it's a CCA. Like, whoa. He's seeing something on his screen. Sometimes the game tricks you and tells you you get like hit confirm sound effects here, rollback. So maybe, just maybe he had a rollback on his end. But it's going on our end. We didn't see that.
I've heard Norway to Finland, the connection's almost flawless.
Oh, yeah?
That's what I've heard.
Well, it's CFN, CFN. Got to mind up its own. Regardless, I think it could be playing next to you, and I'm getting them.
It could be.
Them molasses underwater connections. You know
what
I'm saying? But anyway, moving on.
So that means the Finnish players have just beaten all the Norwegian players so far.
Oh.
In the losers side.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The losers side. So
oh, wow, they clean house.
They're cleaning house.
Wow.
They come to represent. I mean, look at the bracket there. There you go. Mize took it over Dream State. Mize took it over Kenzai. So we're literally just filling up losers bracket with all the Finnish players here. So you can get Dr. Gulag going up against Mize shortly. You can get Lohi going up against Mize. That's going to be going up against Boxer.
Yeah, they fill up the short tank with Finnish, but they're not even finished. They're finished, but they're not finished.
You know?
If you know what I mean.
And it's like, okay, so this is a pretty interesting one we're going to have up next, our last match before another break. It's going to be Brills going up against Hugh?
Ain't done yet.
Hugh? I don't want to say who. I think that's Hugh. I don't know. I feel like I'm really butchering that name here.
Yeah.
I do apologize.
It's all good, baby. Don't get mad at us.
Do you know what? I have seen his CFN before, though. That Darth use there, I've seen that CFN.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I've seen the CFN before. But it looks like it's going to be Ed versus another dictator.
So good, you know yourself.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, I mean, let's jump straight into it. Let's get these player quotes on board and see what these players are feeling like again. Hopefully, they're not as nervous as the last two. But Hugh said, "I got lucky."
That's it. Huh?
Is that it?
Nani?
Okay, I got lucky apparently.
Pertaining to?
Maybe got lucky in this top 16.
In general.
I don't know.
My man got lucky. All right. Let's see if Lady Luck will be able to hold on our little bucket and keep pouring it on top of your head.
Go to the next player.
Next one.
If we can see that real quick.
On to the next. Oh, my God.
1, 2, 3.
These two. A plan thing. They planned it out.
Maybe. I like it.
I got lucky. 1, 2, 3.
Short,
all right.
Short and sweet. Short and sweet. Okay. So I believe I want to see those quotes before we go on a break, but because I want to see what the players were saying. I'm very curious about that. Right. So, of course, before we see that next match, I believe my stream team did say we are going on a break, so I want to make sure we stick to that word there. And like I said, if you are enjoying today's Top 16 CPT action, do not forget there are more PlayStation tournaments, the Open Series tournaments for Street Fighter 5. You guys can go and check those out. Make sure you head on over to compete.playstation to learn more about tournaments and find out more about the Street Fighter 5 tournaments in there in general. Hopefully we get more tournaments and more active tournaments happening from now until the end of the year as well. Do not forget as well, there's more high-level action happening on the Capcom Fighters channel with Street Fighter League Season 4. There are 3 weeks of content up on the YouTube channel already, and this week it should be week 4. I don't know if you've been catching Street Fighter League side. Not at all?
Nah.
I mean, you should catch some of it. It's pretty good so far.
Yeah, busy work schedule.
Right, listen, real life comes first. I know he's a family man. He's got to make sure they stay healthy and everyone is good under that roof there. But again, if you are on YouTube, or you're on Twitch, you can make sure you follow all the Street Fighter League action. Follow Capcom Fires at Capcom Fires on Twitter. You can type in Capcom Fires on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, or you can stick around with the Twitch, twitch.tv/Capcom Fires, and keep an eye on the action. It will be week 4 this week. Like I said, make sure you check that out. But also, there was something else you wanted to mention, Si. The Street Fighter Duel mobile game. You want to talk about that for a little bit?
Oh, the game that's in China right now.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so as you know, Capcom authorized a mobile game for Street Fighter. Duel is now available for download in China, and global version is also coming soon. So you gotta check that out. We gotta follow that. We got Ryu, Chun-Li, and others to explore the mysterious organization, and also experience classic stories with all your fighters. So, as you can recall, memories of original Street Fighter. You got counter, you got stun, you got combo, you got super. All the pretty much every single thing, the whole package that you've used to if you're familiar with Street Fighter. And an impressive array of fighter elements and innovative player combos, where you can offer a new battle experience and challenge in your strategy and see what you got up your sleeve of arsenal and control. We got a variety of player versus player gameplays, tournaments, within game rewards, reward you for stuff that you do with time well spent and definitely inspire you to fight. You got an Arcade Legend is reborn on a mobile. You got to download Street Fighter Duel now and join the journey with millions of players to find out who is the best Street Fighter. Are you that Street Fighter? Log in and find out. Just hit up the download.
Shout out to Sai for advertising the top Duel mobile game there. But yes, that will be it from us. We're going to be taking another break for today's top 16 for the Nordic Baltic region. But when we come back, it is going to be Hugh going up against Brills in top 16 losers side. Don't go nowhere. We'll see you guys shortly.
Stay tuned.
Time to fight, time to fight. Never give up, we won't retreat. The ones who stand after defeat. So fight, time to fight. Glory waits for those who fight. We unite, we are street fighters.
Have to strike out on their own.
Let's do this.
locked and loaded. It's time for war.
Can't start a show without the star.
This is the path of my destiny. Come on, let's turn up the heat. About time to finish this. See what I'm really made of.
Give me some more.
I'll show you.
Yeah. It's time for war.
How do you like this?
It's time for war.
That is the truth of what you must seek.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to day one of this weekend CPT for the Nordic Baltic region. Myself, Jammers, on commentary alongside Piesight. Taking you to the action, we are still trying to determine our top 8 for tomorrow. We already got the winner's side sorted with Veggie going up against Phenom in a 0-0 Nations All Affair. And we got Reichmann's Barnet going up against Yonzai. Shouts to Yonzai. Incredible performance. Bison player there. Now we are trying to determine the top 8 losers side. But first, we still got to finish those round 1 matches, the loser side, in the top 16. Up next, I did want to see their player codes before the break, but we are going to be having Hugh, I hope I pronounced his name right, going up against Brills here. Ed versus Bison. How you feeling about this one, Si?
Bison wins, man, obviously.
Does Bison win everything to you?
Not necessarily, but you already know Bison wins. Bison win that. Like the numbers are not really overwhelming, and Ed is an easy peasy mode character, but
I mean,
but still it's dictator, you know. He can definitely oppress and shut down Ed. Ed don't really have much escape options other than like V reversal, and then he's starved of meter. And with the new introduction of V shift, you don't really get that much punish on V shift. If he V shift maybe Psycho Axe, he can maybe get a low forward into DP.
If he's if the opponent V shifts in particular situations, he should do a sweep because it's crush counter, and because he's got 16 frame dash, 4 dash to the corner.
Yeah, that
put
too.
him in there.
That too.
He's a better character. He is a better character
Yeah.
overall. Really elusive, but no, I think he can put up a little bit of fight. I think I might slightly give it to Bice. I don't think it's overwhelming. I know he's got slow reversal, which is still fully invincible. And if Brills uses V-Trigger 2, Bice's got to think about it because Ed's got a guard break with the V-Trigger 2 now.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a couple of things here and there.
It's, I feel like it's a good thing he can't really combo from that guard break.
Oh, yeah. I found that weird, but it's a mix-up.
It's weird, but it mix up now, so he can like force you to either tech, which most of the time they dash up and try to grab you. So once he planted that seed, you dash up, you know the opponent going to think you're going to try and tech, and then you just random psycho upper.
He can do so. All right, we'll show them one more time.
Anyhow.
And we'll show them one more time anyway, but I want to see the quotes again. What has, who went first? It was Hugh that went first. Can we show Hugh's quote once again? I want to remind people. Apparently, he got lucky. I don't know in what way. I mean, did he find money on the floor? Did his partner pledge to him?
A man got paid.
Maybe. I don't know. He got lucky. Or maybe he's thinking he got lucky in putting himself in this top 16. But I don't know. Everyone who gets themselves to the top 16, I think you deserve your place there.
Definitely. Regardless if your character piggybacked you definitely have to put in some work. You know, Gundam doesn't control themselves.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Gundam. But also, let's see Brills' quote again because it was nice and simple. I'm glad you can do quick maths. Hopefully you can keep that up. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how. I don't know how many 1, 2, 3s you're gonna do, but I'm glad you can do
quick maths.
Quick maths. Thank you.
Man.
Thank you very much. But it is gonna be.
Moving on. Let's see what the outcome of this match entails.
I mean, you could 1, 2, 3 yourself out of the bracket. You could 1, 2, 3 yourselves into the losers top 8. I don't know. You got to think about it. But he has gone with V skill 1, V trigger 2. So he, Brills will be using the guard breaking V trigger. And I think he was going to be using V trigger 2 and V skill 2, the second layout for the V system overall. Let me see what it was. I'm going to let the intros pan out. What system to use? Yeah, okay, all 2. Oh, wow.
What skin is this?
Oh, that's a...
Why Ed look like that?
It's probably one of the EX colors or colors 11 to 15 for his story outfit. One of the 2 colors.
My man is sunburnt.
More than sunburnt.
Cool.
Let's see how this works. Well, he's doing 1, 2, 3 right now, and he's got a life lead through it, but he's already pushed in the corner here.
Yeah, the flickers were working.
If you think about multiple hitting moves that are edging your opponent to the corner, then knee press is way better than flicker.
Yeah,
knee press is way better.
So what I was saying to you earlier, after the flickers were getting interrupted, Mize just shuts him down and closed the real estate with the cycle axe, and he had a meter. So I'm saying, what can Ed get? You said he could get sweep after cycle axe.
If
a successful V shift.
Oh, I thought you meant if he's trying to chase Vice's V shift.
No.
Okay, if he does a V shift, then it's just back to neutral, but you push yourself over to the corner. That's it.
So there's no punish. You do cycle axe and he react to it with V shift. There's no punish?
Nah, I think it's too far. For something proper, he's too far.
Interesting.
Depending on the distance. He might just have to mash flicker, and the 2 hits will connect to the 3. So.
Okay. So we have yet to see a scenario takes place and unfold. So yeah, back to neutral, low forward, counted.
Low forward into upper. Jumps in, probably try to chase a V shift there, but it was a backdash instead. Gets crush counted there.
Cycle axe for your troubles.
And forward into knee press and slowly pushed into the corner. That was a -3 one, so you could have pressed stand light kick. Not get a combo, but
juggle? Oh, didn't get anything. Counted. Oh, what? We've seen that a lot often now. Okay, 2
I think he wanted that. Hands is a piano.
Yeah.
And up his 2 buttons. I think he wanted that.
Yeah, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. That
what the hell?
Whoa, yo, clip that.
No, someone clip that.
Please.
The snatcher went the other way.
Please.
I swear on my life, the snatcher went the other way.
I saw that too. That was deceptive.
I've had nothing to drink. I'm not bugging.
Yo, what was that, B? What was that? Ed was facing... My man Snatcher is back turn, hit Bison's shadow, auto-corrected to the other way and confirmed. Like, wait, whoa.
I haven't had anything to drink.
I've never seen that before.
I've had enough sleep.
That was interesting.
And he saw it as well.
Yeah, clip that, please.
Clip that, send it to me at HCJammers, at Team Paisai. I know all of you saw that.
I got to analyze that. That was very interesting. Something you don't see unfold.
I told you something was wrong with Ed.
Something you're trying to say he's busted?
Yeah, well,
broken, unfinished?
Ed's fine as a character. The player base isn't.
Ed is fine. He's just... I feel like he's just a weird version of...
Foul?
Of Ken.
Okay.
He's a scrub killer.
Oh, gets the low forward there off the throw bait. Gonna get that round there. Takes it there.
Yeah, Ed is a scrub killer. No offense. I'm not saying the guys who fell to this guy who made it this far, the body bags, that you guys are scrub, you know what I'm saying? Obviously the player have a brain, but in general, he definitely capitalized on the weaker players with a lot of stuff.
Gets an edge with the jab, gonna go for the meaties. Okay, he tried to bait something. He didn't want to do psycho just in case of he done it again!
So it's something he knows.
Yeah, there's something he knows about this.
Yeah, that's definitely lab traits being displayed on screen that we've never seen before. Okay, that worked. What is nerf? Anti-air crouch jab?
You know what? I'm going to note that down, and I'm going to do something, because that's starting to bug me.
Oh, caught him pressing something. Maybe try to jump. Dash back. Can't move right there, buddy.
Guard break. Goes low, gets back thrown.
Grab is low. Interesting defensive grab. Oh, wake up and do it. When in doubt, mash it out. Might as well. You might get tossed a lifeline by Lady Luck. Who knows? Just do it.
Do you know what? He did delayed wake up there just in case to add a little bit of a mix, and he maybe thought a throw was going to be coming out there, so I don't blame that cycle upper there, but he was at match point. I don't think this was luck. He said he got lucky. I don't think this is luck.
Yeah, he definitely knows something. He's in top 16 for a reason, man. Made it this far.
Yeah, to where?
Oh, my man ain't spend the cash.
It would have left him in the corner anyway, but if he wants to get a kill with the CA, I can understand it.
Even like take away as much vitality as possible, as much as possible.
Watch out. He's not respecting
Super?
it. No, I think it would have missed from that
Yeah.
range. Is he going to be reversal? No. Guard break.
Grab.
He's
Oh,
not
he's still
respecting
going.
Super.
Oh,
Why? He didn't respect Super.
Spend the cash, please.
No.
No.
All the way to the corner.
Oh man, not spending the cash.
He's still not respecting Super. You're mental.
Yo, Super. Oh, that was. Jesus Christ. Nazareth. My man, sell it out. Yo. That was clean CA.
Hey, listen.
My man cycle up into the CA.
It wouldn't have killed.
But at least you managed to deplete a lot of his vitality. And then you have somewhat of a plus for him. You still can, exercise your oppression, dash up towards him, forcing a guess, and he's sitting on less health.
Okay.
But you perish with meter as opposed to spending it.
He's opposed to people that drop vital combos and don't spend their CA. So when he's commentating your match, please spend your CA.
Yo, spend that cash, B.
Oh,
Spend that
man,
cash.
that was-
Yo, you want to be frivolous with one bar and not the entire bar. Come on, man. Psych up. Like, come on, man.
All right, now I get it. If we're gonna,
My man hit Breeze.
Wait.
No, he got hit guard. He hit guard. To be fair, he hit guard. But that was. Anyway, moving on.
He's gonna continue to cuss. Trust me. But no, do you know what? That was some good gameplay there from Hugh.
Yeah,
he says he got lucky, but no, I think everything he done there, the air-to-airs, the pressure on the ground, even some of the defensive choices he made there were pretty decent as well. But again, like you said before, I think Brills knows something about Devil's Reverse and Psycho Snatcher because there's no way you're looking the other way.
Yeah, that's definitely a lab time.
And it's connecting
Lab
and it sends you
time.
the right. That's just weird.
He definitely, most definitely. I 100% sure he practiced and trained and labbed that scenario.
Must have
He
something.
labbed that because he keep attempting when he's airborne going for that. He's like, okay, that worked. That he must have practiced for that.
What a piece of tech to bring out. Unfortunately, it didn't
Yo,
take
tweet
him.
me and let me know because that looked like something that you've definitely practiced in the lab.
For sure. And I mean, it's like, unfortunately, it couldn't take him further in the bracket because
Yeah.
that's not game changing, but it definitely surprised me and you.
Something you never seen before. Yeah.
Of course. But yeah, unfortunate there. Brills is out the tournament. Hugh progresses further deep into the bracket. But now we're going to get our last match of the losers round 1 here in the top 16. And that is looking like Green Soap going up against Hesscraft. Like I said before at the start of the stream, I think these are two dark horses in the bracket we have today. But it is going to be a Swedish kill here. So let us find out what the players have to say in terms of their player quotes. And I'll kind of elaborate a little bit more as to why I think they're dark horses. First of all, we got Green Soap. Hesscraft's offense can be very overwhelming. That is true. I hope I can keep it cool and be on point to counter it. Do you know what? That's a nice diplomatic, fair assessment of Hesscraft's gameplay. Now, Hesscraft is another Ed player, so this is the second Ed player we're going to be seeing on the stream right now. But let me see if he's feeling happy-go-lucky, or has he got some kind words to say about Green Soap here? What has Hesscraft got to say? Oh, my God. Okay. It's definitely an essay. Green Soap is the kind of player whose style stays with you in your thoughts long after their bout. For me, it'll be a matter of staying patient, even playing someone as naturally trigger-happy as Ed. Lovely skill in that Soap. Kind words. And I like that he kind of mixed in two contrasts together. Even playing someone as naturally trigger-happy as Ed, it's a matter of me staying patient.
Trigger happy.
Do you think he can do it as an Ed player?
Trigger happy. Emphasize on that.
I mean, trigger happy. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
2 buttons for Psycho Upper. 2 buttons for Psycho
Exactly.
Rising. But
My man just close his eyes and feel.
But
Ed is a feel fighter.
Do you think Hesscraft has it in him to stay patient? I don't think so.
No Ed.
No Ed.
That's why I said like Ed and Ken, or 2 peas in a pod.
Okay.
Especially online. And where we at right now? Online.
Listen. It's just spread to some of the most.
Man, sometimes Ed players and Ken players be shooting themselves in the leg, B. They just dash up towards you, just dash with the game.
Ken has more of a purpose. Ken has more of a purpose than Ed does, though. I think Ed, they want that personal gratification as a player. They're not doing it to
Nah,
win.
they're trying to highlight you. Exactly. They're trying to put you in a highlight like these Alex players. Put you on Twitter. Put you on Twitter feed. Yo, I dashed up and Psycho up twice and he ate it.
Alex players aren't doing it as often these days.
Yeah, surprisingly, with the buff that Alex received, you don't see too much little highlight reels. What's going on?
All they have to do is get buffed to play safe. All right. All right. But speaking of which, Green Soap's gone with Blanket here instead of Guile. Okay, he
Interesting.
definitely wants to throw him off.
Ooh, and he's doing decent too. Put him to a nice break. Far first. Oh,
nice
shut
punish.
up.
That was clean.
Yo, shut up. Choke on that.
No, that's clean because that probably would have gone under the projectile.
Yeah, he said you're on borrowed what? What? But no, you're on my time. Sweep.
Do you know what?
Cut his legs out.
I like this strategical character choice here from
he knows.
Green Soap.
He knows.
I actually forgot he even dabbled with Blanca for it.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm witnessing a Blanca being displayed on screen.
Good choice.
Hey, yeah, he knows the matchup. He's seen quite a few interesting takes. Interrupting the V trigger and all, jumping back, all that.
I like the jump back there, but against Ed, if they do Psycho Snatcher, jump forward, get a full punish. If they do Charge Hard Punch, jump back. You get full jumping against both moves.
Yeah.
It's just remember the animations getting comfortable. Though.
Yeah. It's just a habit that you gotta get used to. But either way, jumping back, he eats free punch.
A medium punch there. And hey, Hesscraft stuck to his word in the player quote. He's been patient right now, but I feel Hesscraft to me is one of those players who's patient when he can visibly see a life lead.
Oh, that's done.
Back throw, no, he didn't. Why? He should have done a full combo, spent the bar there.
Man, you leaving it Blanca alive? Oh, he went for it. He went for the.
He couldn't do it.
Oh, nice escape. Oh, wow.
He's chipped. Oh, no, he isn't. Okay, I didn't look at that there. I don't know why he did that. He wasn't paying attention to the resources. Do you know what? That works out for Green Soap. That actually works out for Green Soap.
Yep.
I know he lost that round via chip or just like lost through a jab, but that works out.
Yeah, because now he starved off meter. And Blanca have that. And no punish. Can't get that from that far. Dash up is negative.
Gets the grab.
Maybe he could have just chucked projectile and then try to walk behind the projectile.
I don't. Well, the thing is, what Green Soap illustrated to us in the first round.
No.
That's not gonna work. You're doing these at the wrong time. You're summoning Psycho Cannon at the wrong time.
Yo, P.
Done. Do you know what? That was a very good play and a textbook play there from Green Soap.
You approached it properly.
Here's the thing, right? From what I've experienced playing Hesscraft and what I've seen, against a lot of the players he faces, he likes to summon the V-Trigger one at the wrong time, and he thinks a lot of people doesn't know how to deal with it. They don't
try to challenge it. Because a lot of people don't know you can knock him out of it.
Right before the start, right? You gotta set this thing up like Rashid's V-Trigger one. You gotta have that spatial awareness and set this up properly.
Condition and set the trap and lay it out where you can activate it comfortably, raw and also unblock. Oh, caught the reclining. The recovery on is normal.
Right, goes low. He's going to use the Psycho shot. And then goes back to neutral. Just walks back. Good
nice V-shift punish. Lovely. Oh, no. Drop the ball.
Now, once he gets more confident with that, he can save that bar and then jump back on it.
Oh, he went for the don't
break. Don't break. Oh,
no, big damage. Oh, what a punish on that break.
Let me tell you something about Ed's.
Jump in. Nice. Oh, dropped it, though.
Slide.
My man, he said, you're not going to charge in front of my face. I ain't sleeping.
Dude, Green Soap's got the... There you go.
Oh,
jump back.
No. Fortunate for...
You can actually do a late jump in against that because he's got a lot of recovery to that. Green Soap's got the answers,
He's still bringing it back, though. Still bringing it back. Oh, which way to block, George? Which way to block?
So, he could have... it's another thing I noticed Hesscraft doesn't do.
I don't think you could have V-shift there.
No, you can.
Yeah?
You can.
The cross-up?
Yeah. Because it counts as a hit. So
but which way you gonna go?
You stay in the corner. You V-shift, but you V-break out the corner.
Oh, that's what. I thought you was like going for like some form of punish. I'm like, which way you gonna go to punish?
No, you could probably do V-shift into upper, but that's a risk.
Yeah, so you're just trying to escape.
That's just a risk. So
just get out those escape.
Go forward into blanket ball.
As opposed to dashing up the negative dash, I feel like
that was so
lovely.
Smart. He's got all the answers to Ed's toolset.
Guessing correct all the time, son.
Nah,
he's ready.
Why is Green
He knows this matchup with Blanca. Oh no, caught him reaching. Nope.
That was an absolute.
He highlighted it, man. Exposed.
That was an absolute annihilation. That was actually fantastic matchup knowledge there being showcased to us from Green Soap. Strategical character pick as well. I wasn't expecting this, but you threw him off guard.
He threw us off guard.
Punished all the Psycho Snatchers. Handled the charge hard punch. Yeah, even V-trigger as well.
Jump in. Regardless if he didn't complete the combo, he still managed to build up his damage and essentially obliterate his opponent.
Yeah, it was really good stuff there. So well played to Green Soap. Unlucky to Hesscraft there. Now, he did play patient, but then there's playing patient and doing things passively, and then there's playing patience and knowing to strike.
Yeah.
He didn't know when to strike. And some of the things didn't work out. He had an executioner on the supers earlier, wasn't ready as well. But again,
unfortunate, man.
More players like that. They have been grinding. They've been playing meticulously online. But I think one thing that it's still oblivious to certain players is just understand the situational awareness. Is like, right, I know my character's tools, but that's all you're looking at. You're not looking at my opponent's resources. You're not considering what they can do. Because again, a lot of the times he's like, right, Ed does this in this situation. That's correct.
Yeah.
But can Ed do this in said situation against this character? And what is his answer? Because I felt he could have made, he could have got a lot more mileage out of that Psycho Cannon, the V-Trigger 1, if he knew how Blanca wanted to counter it.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance to get nothing started. And I feel like the other Blancas that he has played against, because I'm assuming that he played against quite a few Blancas, didn't approach the matchup the way
Same
Green
way,
Soap did. Yeah, so hence the reason why he didn't get a chance to get anything started or pretty much enforce his will on Green Soap's Blanca. He didn't get a chance to play, really.
And I'll tell you what, the only time he got damaged by the V-Trigger 1 was when Green Soap tried to do V-shift in the break, and because of the recovery frame, he got, that's the only time he got
You're
damaged.
right. That was the only time he got some
Other than
combos
that,
out.
he had all the answers.
It was one-sided. It was definitely one-sided.
So he's going to make me look at Blanca versus Ed when I go home later tonight. But Hesscraft is out of the tournament. That is losers round 1 of the top 16 done. So now we got to determine these qualification matches for the top 8 bracket. Back on your screen. Shouts to the stream team for being on point with that here. It's going to be now 2 matches we're going to see before our next break. It's going to be an all-finish affair. These guys, they're all part of the same community. They all chat in the same Discord. They all have fun, but 2 of the 4 people are not going to be particularly happy. So let's find out who those 2 people are. No more player quotes. We're going straight into the
action
when these guys are ready. So it will be Dr. Gulag going up against Medea. First, Laura versus Dalsim, the Finnish version of Ida versus Arturo. I mean, how are you feeling about this one as characters? Because we're going to see it from a different player perspective.
As far as characters may concern, as far as characters may concern, because I feel like they can only be one Idom B. They can only be one Idom.
Of course.
You know, not trying to be like biased, because that's, you know, we East Coast, we Queens, we New York, but everybody knows there's just one Idom. It can only be one. Anyhow, as far as the matchup may concern, Lara have a way of oppressing Dalsim, but that was like what? Season 1, Season 2, Season 3.
For a couple of seasons.
Exactly.
For a very long time.
Exactly.
For a very long time.
Well, as far as this season may concern, not to be repetitive, we're talking about that a lot of characters got buffed. The oppressive one got normalized. And without any further ado, we're getting straight into it. But I feel like Dawson stand a better chance.
Hey, listen, we saw Mr. Crimson beat Idol at Red Bull Kumite for the title, 5-4.
And that's the top of the top, Laura. You know, that's the Lara God. So Dawson stand a better chance of you know, holding his own in this matchup.
One thing you've always got to remember is when you're going up against Laura, you got to be very vigilant towards how hungry they are to chase your V shifts.
Exactly.
You can tell by the way they knock you down and how they're trying to chase you with
Yep.
their OP choices. But
Yep.
you're still here.
Sure, she has the tools to annoy the hell out of you, you know, perplex you with her normals, but it is your job, your sole duty to maintain your composure, you know, and enforce your will on Laura. And don't let her get away with all those claps and those unsafe moves, because a lot of stuff she's doing is not really safe. There's gaps, and you got to capitalize and just like utilize your teleport, like know when to press a button and be safe. And V-Shift with it, this new introduction of V-Shift, this new tool works best in Dawson's favor in this matchup.
Well,
it benefits him a lot.
As we say, they benefit a lot. Gulag did take that first round here. He's comfortable with most, if not all, of the Finnish Street Fighter 5 players here, so
Precisely.
he's one of the best.
Oh, dash up. That was, yeah, that, see, so it's just like that deer in headlights. He didn't check the dash. If you let him get away with a lot of those things, it's gonna be curtains.
Oh,
you know, you gotta check those dashes.
Oh, that's not gonna work.
No,
Is that
my
gonna
man
work?
just busts out.
Yeah, okay, that was a very weird trade. I was like, I don't think I was gonna like properly capitalize off it.
He's still in the corner though. All right, but he's not walking himself out the corner. He stayed there.
No, because he
for
wants
the
to
mat.
cook. Yeah, he wants him to cook.
Yeah.
Because if you walk with the screen, he's going to let Gulag out of it. So I can understand.
Oh, okay, all right, there you go. A lot of gray health got decimated.
There you go. It's 200 damaging jabs.
Oh no, unfortunate trade. Didn't have the health to trade off from that jumping anti. Oh no, he anti-aircraft and his limbs got clipped.
Here's the thing, right? I
Unfortunate.
think I'm going to have to ask Broski, Crimson, and all the Laura players I know. I do know her jumping light kick causes him a little bit of an issue because of the hitbox coming on the way down.
Yeah, that was a jumping light kick.
What did he jumping hard punch?
Yeah, I think that was jumping hard punch.
Jumping hard punch has got the great downwards hitbox anyway, but I also know jumping light kick can cause him a bit of an
it's
issue
hard,
as well.
yeah.
So
for everybody, it's hard to anti-air that, and it crosses you up too. It's hard to anti-air that down low. And it has a lot of hits done, surprisingly.
all right, so he's trapped in the corner again with there. Now he did say when he dropped something, it was calculated, or it's a calculated mind game. But working out here.
Put her back. Oh no, grab.
thrown. Okay, just floats at the moment. Gulag doesn't need to overextend himself. He is one game up here, and he's got a considerable life lead here, so he doesn't have to overextend.
Yeah, he just let.
Oh,
yeah,
that buffer was clean.
Yeah, that was nice. He let Medar do all the work for him. He's pretty much fighting himself. Nice break. Reversal, yep.
Keep him
Oh,
here.
what?
He wasn't sure if he had to block low or not.
Oh man, pumping up and down. Pump it up.
Dude, this is not looking good. This is looking dire here for Medar. I don't know if he's got anything left in the locker because he's getting overwhelmed, as Sai was saying earlier. Oh no.
Yeah, Gulag letting Medar do all the work for him, man.
I know.
There's a time he needs to wake up is now.
Check, good block on
Nice teleport. Oh, lovely, Malmos. All right, keep doing it. Same patience, same treatment. No need to overextend. And now you're in the situation where you're reaching.
He's guessing wrong each and every time, but the Yoga Burner is out. Let him cook for a bit. I would put out Yoga Fire if I were you.
Yeah,
but
keep running up like grade damage.
He's Yoga Fire. He's not going to do it.
No anti-air. Oh, no. Press the button a bit early. Caught him. Trying to set up this frame trap. My man just walk back and just make him feel like he's safe. And just go into the low, into the jab, and his curtains.
Well, the thing is, that jab change into EX Bolt Jab was such a game changer for him. Because, again, before, what that would have been crouch light kick, crouch jab into light bolt charge, and that would have been guess for game. But now you can literally chain it, connect it into EX Bolt charge and then get the extra damage.
Nice combo.
Got a Dr. Gulag there. Clinical performance books his place in the top 8 losers side tomorrow, which last season he did make the top 8 as well. But I'll tell you something funny if it does happen, because it might do. And I don't think Gulag's going to be happy if it does.
Give it to me straight.
But we'll see. Let me make sure that the opponent's in here. But first of all, I want to say shout outs to Zacchaeus on Twitter. He did send me a link for the Bison and so I can just raise my eyebrows.
That interactions, they definitely got to rewatch that.
Very weird interaction. Okay, so we got the opponent in the lobby right now. It's going to be Mize going up against Lohi, another all-finish affair. So it should be, have we got one more match? I think we should be having one more match going. Okay, we're going to be going for a break apparently first. So when we do come back from that break, we are going to have more top 8 qualification match. But before we do that, I've got to talk about my lovely cause, a good cause. And we got to talk about the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a week-long project that a lot of streamers have been having donation drives set up for, and there is still time to donate to the cause. There are 2 ways to do it. Capcom obviously did the latter. They donated directly through Tiltify the $25,000 towards the Breast Cancer Research Fund. You guys can donate as well, not $25,000. If you want to do that, that'd be fantastic.
That'd be nice.
You can still donate. Every little helps as well. But the second way you can donate, because there are 2 ways to give away to donate towards this cause. You can do it by buying these limited edition costumes for Ryu and Chun-Li. They got the pink colors and they got the white colors as well. Now, if you want more information regarding this as well, head on over to capcom.us/BCRF as well. And again, we're in a tournament season. We're in the Capcom Pro Tour. It's tournament gameplay, high-level gameplay. If you want more gameplay, more action, then head on over to compete.playstation.com to find out more about the PlayStation Open Series tournaments. They had amazing tournaments, warm-up tournaments in July, actual tournaments in August, and there's still a couple of tournaments happening here and around the clock until the end of the year, hopefully. So if you want to find out more information of how you guys can get involved in your respective regions, as well as just find out what prizes and what prize money you can win, head on over to compete.playstation.com there as well. And like I said, more high-level action is on Capcom Fighters' YouTube channel with the Street Fighter League Season 4. This week is going to be Week 4 of Street Fighter League. There's been great gameplay all around. The players have been talking about it, advertising it through their social medias, on their Twitter accounts, and they have split up the matches as well on the YouTube channel. If you don't want to watch the whole 2.5 hour, 3-hour broadcast, it is fantastic stuff and more high-level Street Fighter 5 action to enjoy there as well. Now, I don't know about you, but I've always wanted my own theme song. I don't know about you, because I want to walk into a building and just have my own theme song.
Like the community effort.
If the community want to put up a theme song for me when I walk in the building to commentate some events,
CEO type themes, wrestling type, just walking in you walk into your own tunes.
Listen,
like, yo,
you can do that.
Step into your own theme.
But before they give you my theme tune, you have to go and listen to Capcom Pro Tour, the season for 2021. Their theme tune here. It's down there. make sure you go and check it out somewhere down there. Give it a listen if you haven't listened to it already. If you have listened to it 10 times, listen to it 20 more times. I want you guys to have it in the back of your mind. I want to see you guys humming that to when the CPT finals comes around early next year. But make sure you go and give a shout out to the guys that have done.
Much the same when they do Rashido.
Hey, listen, I want you to do it. Listen, you can get the link down there as well. Capcom.us/CPT21-song there. They got their own theme song. I want my own theme song. I don't know if I'm going to get it yet. I might have to pay a pretty penny for it, but...
What do you want?
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Oh, I thought you had it locked in the bag already. Just waiting for them to just...
I'm open for suggestions. And what I'm also open for is another esports break.
You want them to give you... I thought you picked out your own theme song here. You want them to give you your theme song?
You never know. I might have.
I think I have my theme song already.
All right, there you go. He's thinking about it. What I'm also open for is another break. So we're going to take another short break. And when we do come back, we're going to have more Losers Top 16 matches here on Capcom Fighters to determine who is going to be in the top 8 for day 2 tomorrow here in the Nordic Baltic region. We'll see you in a bit. Grab some snacks and come back and enjoy some high-level Street Fighter.
Time to fight, time to fight. Never give up, we won't retreat. The ones who stand after defeat. So fight, time to fight. Glory waits for those who fight. We unite, we are street fighters.
If I go too far, please forgive me.
What's the meaning of fate? You shall know. Was that a shot? Sword fire! Punishment! Was that a shot? Can you keep up? Sword fire! Sword fire is the end for you. It's your destiny. Soul power's nature.
All right, welcome back, Stream Monsters at Home. We're live on direct on Capcom Fighters. We got EU, and we got team kills taking place. We got finish versus finish, Lohi versus Hammond, and it's a Balrog versus Uren matchup. What's your take on this one?
That's what it's looking like right now. Damn, have I seen this much recently? Pugera versus Tokido. Who else have I seen? I'm not sure if there's
Not too often.
Nah, not around Europe either. Nah.
Yeah, it's just, you don't see that matchup too often.
Because it's like the boxers come out when the money comes out. Like
that's actually correct.
And
that's
like,
true. That's true. That's true.
Like
I feel like that's the time Smug be bringing out Boxer too.
The boxers come out. I know it's ironic what I just said. I literally wasn't trying to make a joke. It's the certain characters come out when money comes out.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
And they've shown up, right? But yeah, I'm curious to see if Hanmai sticks with his V system loadout or V skill 2, V trigger 2. Lohi, we know what he's going with anyway. V skill 2 most likely, and V trigger 1, or he might pick V skill 1. Who knows?
We'll see.
He's got to be very careful there. But yeah, there are 3 more matches to go in today's bracket here. Dr. Gulag is in the top 8. Now, here's what I was going to tell you, that funny fact. Last year in the losers side of top 8, one of the losers' top 8 rounds was Gulag versus Lohi. If he beats Hanmai's here, it's going to happen again.
Wow. That's cursed.
And they always, them two always mention it. It's like, yeah, we always got to fight each other in the loser side of top 8.
That's cursed,
like, well, I don't know, man. It's like,
that's cursed. Is that really a coincidence or is it a curse?
Someone's got to win and someone's got to lose, but who knows?
At this point, it seems like you're cursed to match with each other.
Blessing and a curse. But yeah, we still got Shady going up against Hugh, and obviously the last match will be Green Soap going up against Malmos. That's going to be an interesting set there. But we're still in first to 2 territory. Like we said, if you want to spread the stream and let people know that it is live right now for the last 3 matches, it is twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters, and let everybody know we got some great gameplay going on here in the Nordic Baltic region. Do not forget, this is their one and only opportunity to qualify. A certain someone is stressing despite being the favorite. He's not playing today because he's done, but tomorrow could be a little bit antsy. We'll find that out.
We're going to see what happens.
Yeah, so Lohi going up against Hanmais, Boxer versus Urian, unless Hanmais is another character.
Yeah.
Again, the Finnish community are well versed. They talk to each other a lot. They discuss strategies, discuss characters. And it looks like, yeah, okay, so he's gone with V skill 1. He's gone with KKB. He's gone with the turn, the projectile invincible turn. And Lohi did go with Indignant Thunder, V skill 2. So I'm going to see. The thing is, when you get characters that both have a store V skills, so to power up one of their next moves, right? If your opponent randomly tries to store it, you store yours. Don't try and punish it, you store yours. Because who knows which one's more threatening than the other, right?
But when you're swinging, that's a good strategy too. But when you're swinging, a lot of them are thinking on that level, that wavelength.
All right, there's the stun there for Hanmais. Gets the jump in. He should be able to close this one out. Not quite. Oi. Okay. Jab, walk up, command grab.
Deceptive range. Grabs is normal.
Hopefully this is not another person that's going to surprise me, because you know what? Yonzai did extremely well against Lohi earlier, and it's like, is there another one that's going to surprise me?
Second time we're seeing this matchup. Wait, ain't this the same skin as well?
No, because Yonzai picked Bison, Dictator.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We haven't seen this matchup yet.
Yeah, you're right.
Get the jab interruption there, put him in the corner, try to get a grab, but not close enough.
Anti-air, nice.
Yeah. I mean, stand medium punch does well against regular jump-ins, and it should do well against the knee drop as well. So
True.
I think the aerial department is one area Lohi can't rely on.
Anti-air, nice.
Can you kill him?
Dead. Spend that cash. That's what you like to see. I think that's the first time I've seen someone spend the entire cash.
Do you know what?
It's the first time.
Give credit to, because he went for the optimal combo. He went for the crouch fist, micro crouch fist again, then cancelled the metallic sphere.
Yep. Make sure he's dead, man.
Got to do it, especially when to stay in this game.
Yep. And whilst you're in second round, you're alive and you're building up that meter.
All right,
look
forward.
Oppressing him. I know he got a bar. Look at that. Oh, 50% stun. Working on getting us. Oh no.
That's big. He tried to throw off the light kick.
Lost his coins. Wait.
Is he going to headbutt or is he going to take it?
Did he actually indirect?
Oh, he jumped away.
Did he throw it out just to get the command grab?
Hold on. Overhead.
He's done. Lovely. And you see what can happen when you spend that cash? Spend that cash, B. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy, because the next round you don't know. You might kick the bucket with that cash. Or kick the bucket before you even get a chance to spend the cash when you decide. Opportunity comes once.
Yeah, well, opportunities come far and few, especially in a game like this. But yeah, no, honestly, good reset again, because Mize didn't want to go for EX Screw Smash, the armored attack, just in case he might have got thrown. And that is, it's not throw invincible. It's got armor, but it's not throw invincible, bro. So good stuff there from Lohi.
Oh. No use.
All right, just trying to play it safe right now. Again, I like his kind of textbook frame type pressure that Mize does, but I feel sometimes as well, I think he does a lot of these moves in trepidation, because probably the stage at where he's at now, because he's potentially qualified for top 8 tomorrow.
Yeah, I feel like he definitely sacrificed damage for Oki. I've noticed it quite a few times on screen. He sacrificed damage and juggle frames for a dash of Oki. I think you've seen that as well.
Yeah, anti-air headbutt there from Lohi, but again,
still alive.
Tug combo to command grab. Backs off. He needs the mirror. There it is. If he guesses wrong, he might be dead. Is he going to reset him one more time? What's it going to be?
He's going to cross under. Oh!
Oh no. No cancel.
No. Didn't convert it. That would have been it, Jammers.
Nah, jab into tackle wouldn't have killed. He still would have been alive. And you can't do
because he went to light, yeah.
Yeah. And he was crouching, so yeah, okay. All right, so Mize looking to make this one apiece right now. He's actually had some solid starts.
Oh no, that's not real, buddy. Can't be dashing in power space like that.
Oh.
Convert. Lovely conversion. Counter it, round of crouch strong. That was good.
Yeah, can make full kick there. Nice.
All right, nice break. Oh.
He's going to cancel that if that was blocked to be triggered. He's got to be triggered, so he's going to cancel it if it's blocked. Right, be careful with those fireballs right now. I like it. He seldom used it.
Lovely interruption. You ain't going to charge that face punch in front of my face.
Hey,
I'm not lying. I'm not sleeping, buddy. I'm watching. Don't test my reactions. I'm surprised he didn't go.
All
right, there you go.
Not dead. Nope. No, not dead. Not dead. He might have to chip him. You might have to let him activate and try and chip him.
All right, there you go.
Super.
Free chip.
He's not going to super him. Oh my god, he's panicking. He's panicking. Oh my god, he's not doing it. He's panicking.
Oh, it's over. It's over. Luckily, he didn't convert it. Imagine, my man bring it back, activate Gal theme, and brought it back.
Damn. Like, dude, don't do this to us, man.
You would love to see it. More entertainment from our perspective.
Yeah, of course. But it's like, don't do this to yourself and don't do this to us. It's like, again, some of these situations, but again, like you said before, deer in headlights, right? You got tunnel vision. You're only going to see one or two things. With a second pair of eyes, you can see everything. I'm like, dude, he's literally just activated V-Trigger for you.
Yeah.
And he did it.
Preach it.
Unless there's something he knows about the situation that I don't, but...
Nice ragdoll toss. Oh, lovely.
That one punish was sick.
No,
he didn't fight either.
Win for the day one. Catches us all, man. The season one.
Dude, he challenged after plus knee drop. That looked like a +2 or something on block.
Plusman is a figment of your imagination. What is plus in this game?
Yeah, so
we still pressing. We still pressing. Oh, nice. Jabbing for dear life. 4-piece.
All right. Good neutral jump there as well, because neutral jump is still pretty powerful against Barog if it's out of range of his anti-air dash upper.
Oh. Nice. Damage, man. Counted conversion. Lovely anti-air.
Yeah, you can't go to disguise as Urian. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm home, man. I'm awake.
That medium punch beats all your options.
What is that? I'm awake. You gonna drop down on me? Surprisingly, these skills with a projectile.
Can't throw a fireball either, so he's going to let his opponent get in with the dash straight. And Mize is in there, misses his throw.
I've yet to see him do an actual overhead too.
Doesn't need to do it. No need.
Oh, wow.
To lay back throw.
My perspective. Going for shimmy, no one holds.
All right, put it on top. This is a bad situation. He's going to let him block. He's very comfortable. Do you know what? He's experienced that situation time and time again.
Cross him up. Yes.
Oh, I thought we would have built super. Yo, oh, that was a trade.
Wow, he dropped it. My man tried to jump back.
Watch out, watch out.
What?
Yeah, he took advantage of it.
My man hopped the puddle. He took a dollar van to Utica Avenue and grabbed him. Yo, what?
Listen.
That's mad deceptive. I'm going to run away. Oh, nope.
No.
Switch gear, dash up towards him, grabbed him.
Well, look, here's the thing. That was a checkmate scenario. Whether you liked it or not, that was a checkmate scenario.
That's funny.
He basically backed himself into a corner. He had nowhere to go.
Play possum.
And it's like, right, that can be dash straight into super because I have no meter to react. That's it. But he said, you know what? Handmize hasn't done anything. He probably hasn't assessed the range where he can do that.
Not one dash. Not one.
Yeah, but obviously, I know it's 2 dash, but it's like he assessed the situation to know. It's like, okay, cool. You're looking for this. Let me surprise you.
You're hell bent on killing him. Oh, the hell, you man just dash up towards you.
Dude,
my man, jump back. I'm running away. Okay, run away. Retreat, Megatron. Retreat. My man said, now switch gear, dash up towards him. 1 dash, 2 dash, and grabbed him.
He could react to his super. On the second dash, you just input super.
Yeah.
What's he going to do? He can't throw you.
Check his dash.
No, but you're not doing that. You're not going to check the dash with the jab. So what I'm saying is, when you see the dash, do super because he can't do anything.
Yeah.
So that's literally what that shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah, that was interesting. It's quite funny. Yeah, it's quite funny.
Listen. That was a 2-1. Handmize was almost bringing it down, and he almost qualified for a top 8.
Almost.
But you know what? It's the best players in Finland representing the region there. They're going to be in the losers' side of the top 8. Once again, sometimes you speak things into existence. This happened last year for those two. It's going to happen. History repeats itself. Dr. Gulag and Lohi find themselves in first to 3 territory, the loser side once again. So tomorrow, one of them is going to have to go home. But we're going to find out if another Finnish player can represent and feature in the top 8 with Shady going up against Hugh next. It's going to be another interesting one. Or maybe we're going to get an all-Swedish affair for the last top 8 bracket because Green Soap and Hugh could make it there. Who knows, man? Who knows? It's going to be pretty interesting stuff.
I'm sure you like the mix as well, too. But, you know, where the pace the bracket is going, the way things are playing out, it's kind of hard to avoid the country or the team kill.
Of course.
It's kind of hard at this point.
Because, again, the online, because it was very vast and a lot of countries were included, so it's very broad last year. Now, it's kind of like slim
very
down.
close knit.
Yeah, so it's like, right, your local people, your next door neighbors, so on and so forth. So of course you're going to see one region come out in full force, or 3 or 4 representations of a region coming in, and that's it. And that's what's going to happen. It's going to be fellow country kills, the guys that you're in Discord with, the guys that you have dinner with, all that happens. But listen, this is a results business, and if you want to make that top 8 feature on the stream tomorrow, or even get in that top 4 for that cash prize, you got to do the job when it needs to be done. Yeah. That's what these guys are doing now. So it's going to be Hugh going up against Shady. Another Urian versus Bison matchup today, because obviously the one we saw before was Lohi going up against Yonzai. Yonzai did see that. Well, did see victory in that one. So we'll see how this one goes. All right. Let me see how this one goes. Different countries, or should I say the Bison players from a different country, but it's going to be a different perspective on the match. I want to see how aggressive these guys are, to be honest with you.
Oh man, letting them cycle axe rip.
Why not? I mean, you have to remember his stand heavy punch and Cycle Axe has got more recovery when they whiff now, but a lot of people still aren't comfortable trying to whiff punch it spacing against it. So.
Yeah, that's true. Nice bait though.
Meaty.
Put himself in the corner. All right, that worked to the favor. Dead before dizzy? No, dizzy before dead.
Damn. All right. Going in aggressive. Again, a lot of these guys, I can definitely, I'm not playing, but I can feel the nerves from my commentary seat. So a lot of these guys are letting some situations where that are game changing, keeping the game.
Interesting. So he's reacting to Urian's projectile with press, with stomp.
Not a bad idea because he's got blocked afterwards. So.
Oh, nice.
He doesn't, and he's not picking B skill 1 because B skill 1 would have been free. You assimilate the 5 and send it back. But because he's got B skill 2, he's got to do something else. Heck, he probably used the teleport to go behind him if he has a hard reader. There you go. +1 on block. Don't know why, but
for real though.
+1.
Oh no, went for jab instead.
Head press.
Oh, switch side. Grab. Nice break. Good awareness. But start off health though.
Knee press
All
after
right.
throw break.
Are we
Interesting.
gonna get something activated? Nope. Oh, caught him walking forward.
Ah,
Oh, nice.
okay.
Nice. That was good. That was good stuff.
That's probably what he tried to do earlier today.
Yeah, we see it
Okay.
now. Finally. Good awareness, but didn't get to punish though. Oh, went for the anti-air a bit too late. Got crossed up.
So that's actually a bad angle. Hard kick would have worked there instead.
In regardless if he did it early.
Yeah, because when you a lot of these anti-airs now, if you jump at cross-up range, they're not going to work. And I reckon, obviously, if he moved back a little bit, micro step back and then done crouch fist would have connected. If not, and it's hard to assess that range in the heat of the moment.
Exactly.
Stand hard kick
True.
would have been better.
True.
Or you could adopt Lohi's tactic, jump back jab.
Yeah, jump back jab
Jump
is
back
good,
jab.
man. You don't see
So-
that too often. You don't see that at all, really. I think that was the first time I've seen somebody use it in that situation. Jump back jab like that for Urian.
Yeah,
I see
of
jump
course.
back jab a lot from other characters.
But it's unorthodox for some characters.
Yeah.
You're right, so I can understand that. But yeah, all right. So we've gone back to the lobby, and it looks like Shady might be changing characters. I think he has a Kage or Nakali. I don't agree with those choices if it's going to go down to that. But if it's more of a comfortability factor for the player, by all means, it's a qualification match. You do what works for you.
Exactly.
I'm only here commentating. I'm not playing.
Gotta roll the dice, B.
So let's see which character he picked. He might have changed V skills. Who knows?
Roll the dice, gamble.
He has changed V skills. Okay. Interesting. Now I'm wondering. I'm trying to think. He's been aggressive for the most part. I think he's just like maybe a bit too overzealous in a couple of situations as well. Or maybe he can't capitalize on when he's got in the corner. I was literally about to say maybe he can't capitalize when he's got his opponent in the corner.
Yeah.
Nice confront though. Throw. Sneaky dash up throw. I would have done a dash up throw. He was looking for it. Okay, head press there. Remember, this is match point here for or potential last game here for Darth Hugh. So
Oh, this is Sparta.
much better, much better. Sometimes when you go down one game and you kind of recollect on how your opponent won it, sometimes you just need to head at them like a locomotive and just go at them.
Yeah. Straight rush down.
Literally.
Oh, there you go. The same situation again. Try to anti-air crouch straight for that crossed up.
Alright, there we go. Goes back to the neutral. Worried
Roundhouse?
about. Yeah, no,
Oh.
he's worried about it now because of what happened before.
Yeah. So now he planted that seed. He can like just enforce his will on him with that.
Nice buffer. There's another V shift into knee press there. Coral punch into Metallic Sapphire. This is looking much better from Shady.
Oh, rushing him down. Oh no, got defensive grab. Ragdoll toss to the corner. Eat the Psycho Axe. Low forward, Psycho Axe again. Low forward.
He's waiting
Crouch
for
strong.
trigger.
Put himself in the corner.
He's waiting for trigger.
That worked in his favor. Interesting. Cornered himself into grab. Jump out. Nope.
Good defensive sequence. Lovely defense.
What?
What?
That's input error? Wait.
No.
What?
That's a charge move.
What?
That was definitely not Metallic Sapphire. I don't know. Don't think about it now. This is why we don't play Urian. Don't think about it now.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Is this throw? Again, Shady has turned it around. He's playing much better until that moment. That little hiccup he had earlier, but
Nice buffer. Nice interruption. Challenge. Great.
dude, his buffer's into chariot tackle with the
Roundhouse?
sound media punch.
Oh, it worked. Great. At least it didn't hit clean this time.
Throw. You get another one.
So it's pretty inconsistent. So I see why he's reluctant to try an anti-air sometimes. Oh, nice break. Hella delayed.
Damn, that was...
Due to the V-trigger activation, that was mad delayed.
Well, the thing is he's probably holding the buttons regardless.
Yeah.
I think it was a little bit risky doing that because obviously if it broke, you would have blocked. There's a command grab available. You have the X headbutt. Do you want to take that risk now?
Yeah.
But
Worked.
it's one apiece.
Worked.
It's one apiece right now between these two. And yeah, obviously took a more an aggressive tone, made those aggressive adjustments, and he's realized, hold on, you've been attacking me, but can you defend?
Yeah.
So he's questioning, and again, a lot more players need to do this when they're playing. You need to question the hell out of your opponent's defense, because some players still got suspect defense, man. You need to question it. Some players still got suspect defense. Question it.
Nice jumping. Nice ragdoll toss. Chase him down. Ragdoll toss
Look at
again. Oh, 50% health gone. Jump back around us. What a punish.
Delay throw.
Oh, tick grab, walk back.
He was
Yeah, he's wanting him to reach. He didn't reach her. He's just walking back.
There we go.
Roundhouse? Oh, Roundhouse late. Got grabbed. The grab is normal. Nice challenge.
Good check.
Yo! My
Good
man pressed
check.
everything.
Yeah.
Crouch strong for the check. Stand light. Crouch jab, headbutt.
What? I think the only thing he did was just make those aggressive adjustments. Now look what's happened. Because he's like, I was too worried before in the first game. He's like, what, this guy can't defend. I'm just going to go in.
Yep. Oh, why does that even work?
3-piece into the headbutt, gets a back throw. He tried to bait something, and the V-shift came out. We
Nice
go back to neutral.
Oh, no. Caught the recovery frames on the backdash. Great idea, though.
You can
Nice challenge.
Yeah, you can stop that. He's
Get that out of here.
He's in a counter hit state every time he does that.
At this point, Jammers is pretty gimmicky.
Oh, that is done on the target combo.
Oh, man. Armor up. Unnecessary roughness. Unnecessary. My man didn't even spend the cash.
Don't need to.
My man said, yeah, I'm just going to go all out.
What a turnaround there from Shady. Went back to the character select screen. Needed a moment.
Interesting.
And he's managed to turn it around.
Definitely turned it around. I didn't see that coming. That was good. He delved deep, went back into the lab, rethink things, calm down, catch a breath, took his breather, open up a can of whip ass.
I mean, look, even Hugh had a couple of good moments there. Obviously, I'm kind of on Sai's end with this. I didn't agree with him putting himself in the corner to get kind of risk the back throw, losing that positional advantage. But other than that, he was having some good stuff. But it was those buffers against the knee press, those challenges against the dashes. Even when Bison had significant frame advantage, Shady still challenged there, which when your opponent sees that, it's like, wait, you're challenging there? Let me change up a little bit. But then Shady came out with the V-shifts into the break, the headbutt
He adjusted.
So he just became a lot more aggressive because in the first game, I just think he didn't ask enough questions. That's it. Sometimes that's all it is. You didn't ask enough.
That's true.
Of your opponent, and he just comes in and goes, you know what? No, you can't defend, ban it. It's like, I'm just going in and just like attacking you.
Just rush him down, man.
So he did that. So that means we got 3 finished players in the top 8 losers side.
Damn,
yeah, so that's crazy. And
them say, yo, we finished, but we're not finished. We're not done yet.
Buzz. I like that. And do you know what? Good stuff there from the Finnish team for coming out full force and representing. That was our penultimate match, but now we're down to our last match here, and it's going to be Malmos going up against Green. So is that going to be the sole Lithuanian player to make the top 8, or is Sweden going to get another guy in the top 8?
Lone Warrior. Let's see what he have up his sleeve of arsenal.
We did have a solo player from Greece make the top 8 last week. Maybe Malmos can follow suit.
Yeah.
Tall order, because Green Soap, we saw what he did against Hesscraft, a fellow Swedish player.
That's true.
And that was Blanca. He might actually bring out Guile this time.
Man, Blanca, yo, that was a surprising pick, and he definitely showed the information, the lab time. Well spent.
You know as well as I do, certain characters, we said this about boxing before, you know as well as I do, certain characters only come out with the money's out. You bring out a Blanca when need be.
That's true.
I'm not giving anyone any unsolicited advice.
When the counterpick time, when the opportunity and the
all right. It looks like he's picked Guile here. This is the character I know.
We know him
for
most.
Yeah,
exactly.
This is
His main gun.
Well, has he picked Beast 2? Dives on it? Yeah, so I'm very curious. Well, after that jumping I just saw there, I'm not sure anymore.
Oh, nice. V-shift into sweep.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Alex can deal with the V-skill 2, the kind of aerial sonic boom coming out, as well as what is Green Soap going to be doing against Malmos.
With meter, he can grab it. If he's ready. Oh, that was nice. Great damage when you come out and grab.
Oh, stand fierce into flash drop.
Charge up. Oh, get off my face. Get out.
If he waited for that, that would have been a free round.
Oh, no, I'm tired. Keeping it safe. Caught the backdash. My man said he's trying to run. I smell it.
And do you know what's crazy? Because I like that choice because it would have made it safe on block. And then that would have been another mix-up, another layer for the game.
Yo, that was layer on top of layers, B. That was heavily layered. You saw that? Man. That was layered, B.
Man like Malmos.
Almost a plan A, plan B, and plan C covered.
Listen, I'm telling you.
You see, my man thinking in the future.
If plan A don't work, there's another 25 letters in the alphabet.
Jeez.
Say that.
Ready.
Let's see what Green Soap has to respond. That was a pretty good round there from Malmos.
Get off me. Phenom, like great damage and chip.
Oh,
nice
hard read.
What a call out.
He's going to get the knockdown.
All right.
He's going to V-shift to run away.
Time to play.
V-shift.
Oh, no, he's in the corner. God trying to stay alive. Trying to fight his way out.
He's waiting for a V-reversal opportunity.
Still in danger zone. Oh, no, you ain't going to dash up in front of me. What is that? Get that out of here. That's fake.
Oh, well timed.
My man bust out.
He had to.
My man bust out.
That would have been dead.
Get off of me. All right, so God fighting his way back. Almost even the game up until like 8. That crouch strong. Black with his face. Call him out again.
What are you doing?
Finish his plate.
Dude, why did you cancel?
Yo! Yeah, he was hitting the panic button at this point. At this point, my man was pressing everything. He's pressing everything.
Let me be reasonable with you. When he got that hard read, Malmos, what you had to do was jump fierce, stand medium punch, stand light kick, cancel the flash shot, done. We were on borrowed time there. Again, I know I had my head in my hands.
Yo, man, look, capitalize B. Lady Luck poured a blessing on top of his head quite a few times. Like, a matter of fact, 3 consecutive times in a row. And he did nothing with it. Zilch.
Sometimes
opportunity. Listen, and he didn't do nothing with it.
Listen, opportunity comes to those that are confident with it, right? Now,
yo, Green Soul, wake up.
Listen, this is a top 8 qualification match. These guys are probably dumping bricks right now.
It's a total opposite of what he was doing with Blanca, which isn't his main gun.
Damn.
He's pretty fumbly with his main gun right now, but Sonic coins all over the place. Let's see what he's gonna do.
Grapple to the trick. Yeah,
nice. He smelled it. Good call out. He realized, like, I'm on stall. He's gonna come and try to come out and grab me.
Or even just
he's called out those Sonic booms. 3 for 3 on those jump-ins. Great read, yo. Malmos is ready.
Dude, he's come to play.
Definitely.
He's come to play. I like it.
Oh, great call out on the V reversal. Oh, what are you doing? Get grabbed up, B.
Dude. Do you know what's crazy?
You didn't even see the animation. You heard the sound.
It's literally, he's exemplifying the hard read to the fullest in his version of the game.
He's reading everything right. That didn't even work. That move is so doo-doo and it's working.
Nah, that move's alright, actually.
You think so?
In tournament situations, when people don't want to anti, properly. Nah, it's one of the best.
You're right. High octane. That's where you see the nonsense.
Grab will do it again. Back throw will do it. Yeah, that's why he did that.
Oh, he baited him, but he didn't punish the V shift though. Great adjustment. Lovely call out. I'm awake. I might be starved of health, but I'm still awake.
Green Soap is so shook right now.
Yeah, you can see it.
My
man was pressing everything.
He got a dot
from jump-ins, calling out the Sonic booms to Sparta kick. My man swallowed the boom. My man choked on the EXB. You couldn't even hear Sonic. You hear boot.
Oh man.
Swallow.
Listen,
oh, man.
He got the Doc Martens to the face, and I tell you what, he came to play with a purpose. Half the job is done. He's qualified for top 8. The sole Lithuania player in the bracket today has made it to the top 8. And again, Sai alluded to it multiple times.
Hey, yo,
hard read on the boom.
Green Soap, you did good, B. Yeah, Blanca surprised me. You did good. Great games to both players, but it seemed like Malmos was just like a couple steps ahead in the future, man. My man activated the instinct.
Dude, he got a hard read on the V reversal with the DDT because he looked like he was going to commit to that anyway. That was a panic V reversal.
Yo, that man just do it anyway. My man it worked, yo. It worked. That's what happened. It happens to the best of us in Street Fighter 5B. It happens, yo. Sometimes some man just align with the stars and you're like, whoa, this man is like.
He just happened to jump here.
The layers too.
And
the layers. Yo, watch the replay, Green Soul. Give it to him. That looked like
no, listen, he's solid and
solid Alex play. And that was an Alex game.
Even before, like I said, it's like Malmos had a very pretty good performance in the Inter World Open regional final. I think he came second, only losing to Jamie TTM, the Honda player that won. So it's
he's no slouch.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, his scene might be incredibly small, but listen, he follows this game just as much as any other player does. And this guy comes out representing his country full force with the Alex gameplay there. So hopefully he impressed F-Word with that Alex gameplay, that sublime Alex gameplay there as well. But
F-Word is his favorite commentator, right?
Yeah. F-Word is his favorite commentator. So that was actually fantastic stuff today. And I believe that rounds out our top 8 now. Is that right, Stream Team? Can we roll up the bracket real quick? Just the top 16 one? Yeah, there we go. So that's pretty much it for today. That concludes the matches, of course. So Malmos is going to be in that top 8, going up against Shady tomorrow. So that's probably going to be Urine going up against Alex. That's going to be a slobber knocker of a match up there. And obviously, the other side of the top 8 losers is going to be Dr. Gulag going up against Lohi there. So, do you know what? A couple of hiccups, ups and downs, a lot of tournament nerves on the line, especially with most of these guys in the losers bracket today. But do you know what? I want to say thank you very much to everyone that even came out and featured on the top 16 today and participated in this CPT for the Nordic Baltic region. Because I feel for a lot of players, it's an experience for them. It's like, okay, I'm used to being the guy at home with my drink and my snacks and watching these guys. And I'm like, hold on. Why didn't he anti it there? Why didn't he do that? And it's like, now you understand why said things didn't happen.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, oh my God.
Calling the action from the passenger seat is, you know.
Cyan Jammers are commentating over me. He has a V-trigger that if I press a button, I'm dead.
When you're on the back seat, or pretty much when you're not in the pit, experiencing the pressure and just calling from the sidelines, it's easy for you to like why he didn't do this and why he didn't do that. I definitely been there, done that there, because I'm a player.
All the time.
I'm a player first and commentator second or last or whatever. So I definitely have the in-field experience when it comes down to pressure and nerves. So it's easy to call from a commentator's pit.
Hey, and that's
and it's good to watch this unfold, because some of the times playing against certain characters, I don't want to experience those things.
Listen, I always say it, and it's the best way to put it. It's a luxury for the uninvolved.
Exactly.
Do you really think I want to fight Malmos' Alex right now?
Second and third that.
No. That's it, literally. But anyway, that is going to conclude the match today, like I said. But we are going to be having one more break. And then when we come back from that break, we're going to be rounding out what happened today. And then obviously going over tomorrow's bracket. Hopefully you guys can stick around and join us for that. But before that, I got to make sure my peoples are happy. Let's talk about more the week-long project that has been happening. Capcom partnership with Breast Cancer Research Foundation. These guys are putting in the work. Content creators throughout the community in Street Fighter V have been putting in that work to donate and, of course, raise as much money as they possibly can. And there are two ways that you guys can help contribute as well. You can purchase these limited edition costumes that are available up until November 12th for Ryu and Chun-Li, or you can donate directly through Tiltify and then donate as much as you want. Obviously, Capcom did donate $25,000. I'm not saying you should. I would love it if you did, but you don't have to. Any sort of money helps. $10, $2.50, $50, anything helps. And because, let me tell you something, I did tell you this fact, I'm going to keep it right for the end, nice and sweet. For every $50 donated, that will fund 1 hour of research. Let me repeat that for you guys. For every $50 that is donated, that will fund 1 hour of research. Because again, the pandemic hit them hard and it kind of slowed everything down. And it did, like, you know, ruin a lot of lives out there. So please, donate to a good cause. If you want to find out more information as to where your money is going towards and the information regarding breast cancer, please head on over to capcom.us/BCRF as well. Like we said, today's matches of high-level gameplay or CBT action is concluded, but that doesn't mean you can stop continuing watching high-level action or participating in it, because as well, there are PlayStation Open Series tournaments happening each and every month, and I want to see some of you guys participate in that as well. You guys can head on over to compete.playstation.com to find out more information as to what prizes you can win, what prize money is on the line, and what players are involved in the tournaments as well. Like I said, July and August were ram-packed with these tournaments, and I'm hoping there's some more tournaments that will be around until the end of the year. And of course, do not forget, once again, there is a high-level action as well that happened recently, but it's all going to be archived up on the YouTube. It is Street Fighter League Season 4. More high-level action, 6 teams involved. And of course, there it is on your screen right now. Episodes are released every Thursday at 4 p.m. PDT, and you can find them on the Capcom Fighters Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters, or the YouTube channel at Capcom Fighters. And if you don't want to watch the 2.5 hour, 3 hour long broadcast, they do chop up the matches at a later date, and you can follow specific players or specific matchups here and there. That is Capcom Cup. Oh, sorry, that is Capcom 2021 Street Fighter League Season 4 there. Now, of course, that has been an amazing time today. How did you find the players from this region so far?
It was interesting, to say the least, where it comes down to a lot of the decision making.
Okay.
As far as the gameplay may concern, because obviously, you know, I'm from NY, the East Coast, and East Coast, our gameplay is arguably, or questionably, one of the best America has to offer. You know, and then you have the more aggressive style with West Coast guys. They tend to rush down more. You know, so we're pretty much more on the strong front. Whereas, as far as strong players may concern, they're more popular based on their performance, items, smug, just to name a few, and quite a other few that moved out of the East Coast. But anyway, I say that to say this: the decision making with these players is very interesting.
Okay.
Nonetheless, and questionable.
Okay. Well, listen, there's a lot of things we do that are questionable in this game. And again, these players at the helm, they do what's right for them. They might not see the bigger picture because they're the ones in the driver's seat. But again, even I've questioned it. I question some of the things some of the guys do today. Drop some combos.
Yeah.
Here and there it happens, but this is a new experience for them.
Exactly.
And I want them to kind of take that on board and go, yo, I want to come back stronger. And I really
it's a
wanna
learning
impress,
curve.
Yeah, I want to impress these guys, not just on commentary, but everyone watching around the world as well.
Yeah.
But do you know what? We can talk more about these players and the top 8 that's going to transpire tomorrow in a little bit. We're going to take one more break, but when we come back, you want to stick around and hear our thoughts about what's going to be happening tomorrow. Stick around, but don't go nowhere. We'll be back with you real soon.
All right.
Time to fly, time to fly. Never give up, we won't retreat. The ones who stand up turn to feast. So fly, time to fly. Glory waits for those who fight. We unite, we are street fighters.
I wish that I could do something to help.
Yes.
I thought I had to do everything on my own.
Me too. But I've made up my mind.
That's good kung fu. I'll finish this! If we work at it together, anything's possible.
Right.
How about we get started?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Welcome to the center of the world. Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
This country is incredible. I will become a lawyer. I have to.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder.
Who are you?
Herlock shows. You must have heard of me.
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Let us engage in the art of deduction, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, what have we here? It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
The defense demands its right to a cross-examination. Objection! Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
You're the best lawyer in the world.
Let's go! After it!
Fear my strength!
Have a taste of this! Don't take this personal!
I'll show no mercy!
This is for my fellow hunters!
Okay, everybody, welcome back from our final break here on today's Top 16 CPT action, where we went through all the matches for the Nordic Baltic region in day one. I'd like to be the bearer of bad news. If you just joined us, well, there's no more matches to showcase to you guys. You have to wait until tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
We go over that funny thing we like to call top 8. The thing that everyone wants to aspire to, but only 8 players can get in out of like a bracket of 64. It's not for everybody, but anyone can have the chance to do so. But yes, we're back on, and we're going to give our final thoughts, myself, Jammers, and Pi Sai. I did ask him before the break how he felt about today. Like he said, interesting decision-making, mostly defensively and neutral, to say the least. I was talking about during the break. I kind of do agree in regards to that. And again, this decision-making right now, especially in this version of the game, is what separates the men from the boys. How well you understand the situation, and then what you decide to do with it.
There you go. As far as the decision-making may concern, it also boils down to how many times you've been around the block. That's not your first rodeo.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Especially in these tournament conditions.
Exactly.
Well, whether it's online or whether it's offline. When something's stamped to CPT, you know, stuff's going down and the big bucks might be coming out for the boys. But speaking of which, we got to find out which boys are in the top 8 tomorrow. Like I said, if you haven't been following through today, we're going to put the bracket up on screen for you right now. And yeah, hold on. Sorry about that. This is how the top 8 is transpiring. So we're going to have a Norwegian affair, 0-0 Nation. The boys have done the work, half of it. But only one of them can go to the winners' final tomorrow. It will be Phenom going up against Veggie. These guys are basically joint at the hip when it comes to fighting game community stuff. They were at the forefront of getting rid of Dalsim. They went on the crusade to do that, and they failed miserably. But now they got to go against each other. They have been practicing earlier today. They might be doing it later tonight. But how are you feeling about this matchup? You looking forward to this one tomorrow?
Of course, man. It's top 8, man. You got to take every single action as it is, and as a definitely learning experience, a learning curve to analyze and call the action, man. It's top 8. They did something right to make it that far.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is not pools where you just squeeze your way out of pools and then perish. Like miracle feed in the next, you know, miracle grow to be more precise, because all they do is fill the pots. This is top 8, buddy. Yeah. You know, you grind and left a plethora of body bags behind you. Yeah, a lot of upsets. You upsetted a lot of people, so
well. It
I want to see the action.
It's going to be, I doubt there's going to be any secondaries. It's going to be Karen going up against Birdie. They're going to literally they're going to lay themselves bare naked. They're going to put all the cards down on the table and go, right, this is what we're going to do. May the best man win the first of 3.
Exactly.
And I remember when I was in Poland, Rob TV told me about this. No matter how many times you play someone, on the day, a decision has to be made.
Yep.
And that's what happens
There
again.
can only be one, B.
But yeah,
be one.
If we move further down there in the winner's side, the semi-finals, there, the top 8 is going to be Yonzai. Thoroughly impressed by what he did, especially against Lohi. He's going to be going up against Reichmann's Barnet with the Bison versus Banat there.
Yeah, I want to see that much. I'm sure he's not too keen on seeing Bison, but he plays Problem a lot. You know, but regardless, you know, that Problem have a different place. Each player have different play styles. Though they share the same trait with the characters, and that's it. They have different play styles of how they approach the match versus Menat. So we'll see what plays out tomorrow.
I think probably all eyes will be on Reichmann's defensive choices up until he gets V-Trigger to try and turn things around. And then we need to
rob you.
We need to see the knowledge checks on Yonzai, because if he doesn't know, then I think it might be smooth sailing for Reichmann. If it isn't, then like, we'll
if
see.
you show up in top 8 with Bison versus Menat and you're ignorant towards a lot of things, it's curtains for you.
Oh, for sure.
You kiss your victory goodbye, because there's quite a few like orbs, mix-up, cross-ups, ambiguous, like grab baits, dive on you. When she has orbs, she just go nuts just to open you up. And you lose a lot of damage. Oh, and resets as well. Yeah, oh, my God.
It's crazy, man. So hopefully Yonzai is prepared. But if we drop down into the loser's side, loser's round 1 of the top 8 will be Malmos, the last guy to qualify, and in an exquisite fashion against Green Soap, he's going to be going up against Shady, who managed to turn it around against Hugh before after not being as aggressive as he should have been with a character like Urian. So I definitely feel, for me, that's probably going to be the most volatile matchup tomorrow.
You think so? The most volatile?
Because of how the players got there. Malmos came with a purpose, and he literally steamrolled Green Soap. But then you watch the adjustments Shady made against his opponent. I'm hoping he can bring that same mindset, that same philosophy.
That same mentality,
if he goes one game down against Malmos tomorrow. So that'll be pretty interesting as well.
That you can definitely keep an eye out to be a slobber knocker.
I'm hoping that will be Urian versus Alex. Maybe one of them have a pocket character under the belt. We'll see. And obviously, it's going to be an all-finish affair. History repeats itself from last season's online CPT.
The matchup of the matchup.
It's going to be
the
Lohi
run back
going against Dr. Gulag. Now, if you want to see like a prelude to that before tomorrow, if you've got a little bit of time, head on over to Capcom Fighters and follow the playlist known as Sets. We did a episode with Lohi going against Gulag not too long ago, first to 10, and Dr. Gulag won 10-6. Now, that's in the first to 10 environment. It's the first to 3. Urian can get you.
Yep, first to 3.
Urian
He can
can
definitely
get you.
rob you out first to 3.
Well, I mean, that's going to be another volatile match because both players have the tools to rob their opponents, but as well as I think we're going to see who's going to crack first on defense, who's going to feel that they need to use V-shift or backdash or stuff like that, you know?
Yep, the decision making definitely caused the outcome. You know, the matches pan out in that top 8 tomorrow.
For
so
sure.
I'm definitely hamp and very excited to see the upsets and the high octane nonsense unfold.
Yeah, for sure. It's a top 8 tomorrow, but only top 4 can qualify for the prize pool that is involved. Shout out to the PlayStation tournaments there for partnering up with Capcom to even provide those prize pool fundings there. But it has been an interesting day overall. But now with things down to our final 8, which is great to see. Like I said, there is an expected favorite. It is Phenom, but with being an expected winner comes a lot of stress. I wonder if his opponents will use that against him. But you know what? It will be me on commentary once again with Sai tomorrow. Hopefully you guys can join us. But one more thing. Just one last thing before I leave you. Don't leave your screens just yet because I need you guys to support that good cause because I know you guys like watching CPT. And I would love it if you could watch CPT and help out with the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. There is 2 ways that you guys can donate. If you like CPT, if you like Street Fighter, if you like costumes, go and buy some. There's more for Chun-Li. You've got another costume. There's more for Ryu as well. You can purchase these costumes, and the money goes towards a good cause. All proceedings will go to the BCRF fundings, and that is a very good thing to do. Be the good Samaritan for today and do a lovely thing like that. And of course, if you don't want to buy those costumes, because, you know, everyone has a choice, depending on the circumstances, depending on the result of that choice, you can donate directly through Tiltify. Obviously, Capcom did donate a large sum of money. If you want to donate that equal amount or more, that would be absolutely spectacular. If not, every little helps. And if you want to find out where your money is going to and what cause it's for, then head on over to capcom.us/BCRF there. Again, I'll be plugging this as much as I can, and I'm going to be plugging it and make sure you guys have drilled it into your minds tomorrow as well. Because again,
help out, man. Help out.
This is what we do in the FGC. Fighting Game community, we try to help out each other and people around us that have come and done a collaboration
Every
with us.
mickle make a muckle, every penny count, it adds up.
Of course, for sure. All right, so that was the last thing I wanted to say. So on that regard, ladies and germs, we have to love you and leave
You just said ladies and germs.
ladies and germs, that's what I said. You say ladies and gentlemen, you say ladies and germs. You not heard that term before? Damn, he's off his seat because he's never heard that before.
My man called him on them germs. Yo, germs, B? Germs?
Have you not heard that? You haven't heard that before, have you?
Nah, B.
Damn.
I'm still fresh.
I love this guy.
I'm still fresh.
Unbelievable.
Ladies and gents.
He
I
distracted
ain't gonna play y'all. I ain't gonna play y'all. Ladies and gents.
It's good to have you back. So, I'll say ladies and gents this time. So it knows. Ladies and gents, we gotta love you and leave you. But please, hopefully you can stick around and join us tomorrow on twitch.tv/Capcom Fight so we can determine the one and only representative from the Nordic Baltic region. It could be Phenom. We could be surprised. Who knows? Stick around until tomorrow. We'll see you then. Take care.
I said, Jared, stay tuned. You don't miss a beat tomorrow.